Okay, we have our mic. Now let's see if they could see us.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, what the heck is that? Okay. Shroop. Did you guys just see my hand? They're saying yay. So you should see my hand right now. They saw my hand. Okay. Except I'm not seeing my hand up there.
Yeah, it's not coming up there, but it's...
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yay!
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're here. Only wasted 20 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, don't do anything. Okay, now we're just going to wait 5 minutes. Shroof! It's ridiculous. I have no idea even what well, I do know what I did. Oh, my goodness. Yay. Let's just go to Jewel Cam and see if that moves it. Whoops. I'm just curious now. Yeah, it works. Yep. Okay. Just need a little rebooter. Need a rebooter after the volume. No, I hate technology. It's ridiculous. I love technology, but when it doesn't work, it's the pits. Oh, I'm just so glad. Here, as we're waiting for everyone to come in, I could show you guys the jewels. See you in a month and a half. Jean, that just put so much panic on me, it's ridiculous. Not because I don't want to see you. Let me show you guys these jewels, though, from this week. I hope these pick up, because these are gorgeous. Here, go to Jewel Cam real quick, and then hit me.
It's not working.
It is. Oh, it's going to look dark. I'm telling you guys, you're going to love this color. You can't even see
like
it.
When I'm hitting this, it's not doing anything. Is any batteries? Or...
Nope, I just changed them. I'll have to fix that. Here, let me see if I could show them. Oh, hold on. It's going to get everything below. Yeah, you can't tell. I am telling you, this is so pretty.
Yeah, it looks way different in person.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't even want to show you that because, honest to God, you're going to love this color when you get it. Yeah, I'm not going to show you these anyhow. Crozzy? Yeah, I'm not going to show them to you because...
Yeah, I don't know. This one's not working on my hand. Is it blue or green?
It's green. It's emerald. Okay, now everything is falling apart. Hold on, guys. Can you put us back up on regular?
Craft cam?
Yep. Okay, hold on, folks. I just fixed this. I don't know why this would not be working. So anyhow, I was on the floor today trying to put together some metal grid wall, and it totally cut my finger. So, and I have to wear a Band-Aid because a half hour ago I tried to take the Band-Aid off and it started bleeding again. So you're going to see my finger with a Band-Aid, which I hate. But it's all clean. It's the best I can do.
Well, welcome, Lori Rittenhouse.
Lori Rittenhouse. Oh my God! Please leave because this is ridiculous what we're going through right now. I just had this on. Can you go upstairs and ask him for batteries?
Is it AAA or AA?
Yep, AAA.
2?
Yep. No, Lori, we're glad you're here. But honestly, this has just been a nightmare. Okay, so let's just start right now. Oh my goodness. They kind of look like a teal. I don't know if I would say... no, I don't think they look like teal. They don't look like teal in real life. They really don't. Okay, so let's finally start. I don't have the... we're getting new batteries right now for the clicker. But let's go ahead and let's take out our first card, which I don't even know what it is. It is... Oh, it's this one. We're going to do this one first. Okay, so go ahead and take out your guts and your card. And for you newbies, Miss Lori and whoever else, here is a picture of what we're doing. And it tells you the stamp that we're using, Expanse. It also tells you then the jewels that we're using. So this is a good little thing to keep. And if you're like, Cherie and a lot of other people, you will put that in the binder and keep that forever and a day. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna jump right in here because I'm so sorry we wasted so much time right now. Oh, and I have cruise information to tell you about too. It's ridiculous. It's going to be fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's adhere the card. The card goes together. I'm sorry. A card opens up from right to left. So you want to do that from right to left, and then this is going to be the base that you put on the card. So go ahead and adhere the base, this base, onto the card. Okay? And so for those newbies, Miss Lori, and whoever else, I wonder if our Kathy's on here. I want to say welcome. I'm Jennifer with Stampolistic. I don't feel like I even want to touch this equipment right now. Justine's to my right.
Hello.
But yeah, this is, I don't even want to touch anything. I'm going to try to put the batteries in right now, folks.
Elizabeth said, funny thing, this stamp is sanity.
It's what? It
Sanity.
is? What do you mean? This is an Expanse? Is that not Expanse?
I don't remember.
I pulled it right off of the thing. Okay, hold on. Justine, hit that, see if that happens.
No.
I may just have to control it. Let me see that.
Picture. It was good, Marion. Thanks.
Are you sure you plugged that back in?
Everything's,
did all that?
Everything's plugged in.
Okay, I'm gonna do one thing, and I hope this doesn't stop everything. Huh. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, I did not win, but it was fun.
I don't know why it's doing that. So I'm just gonna have to control it. I'm gonna have to control it myself. But you're gonna have to tell me if I don't do it every now and then, okay? And it may, folks, we may shake just a little bit more because for some reason I have to control the
Misty said it is Expanse. They look alike.
I was gonna say. So what is Elizabeth saying? I have to control the what's it called? What is this called? It's the what would that be called? Focuser. I have to control the focus.
I could just think of the word blurry. That's yeah.
Oh my God, this is gonna be horrible. This, you know what? This is not a good night. I can tell you already. Oh my goodness. The remote, yeah, but it's supposed to be controlled with the remote, and for some reason it's not hooking up to. I don't know. Maybe that was the camera.
Our camera wasn't working right. We had to go out and come back in, Naomi. The stamp is called Dementia.
Okay, so we have this guy on. So now this is what we're going to do. Okay, I need everyone to look up. So everyone just look up, because this is going to be important. So we have two die cuts for you. I'm going to take the one die cut, this one right here, and I'm just going to lay it on my card right here, just like so, okay? And I just want everyone to pay attention right now and understand it before you guys do it, okay? So I'm going to lay this die on here like that. So everyone keep looking up. What I want to do is when I put this other pink paper on, and I'm not giving everyone the finger here, I'm going to try to point with my middle finger, though, not with my Band-Aid finger, because it looks just disgusting. I want to be able to cut my pink so that when this lays down, I want a whole row of that shape. What would that shape be called? That whole row of that shape, so that my jewels can go there. So meaning, everyone keep looking. So meaning, if this is your card...
Does it matter the direction of the print?
It does not, because look at it both ways. It does not. So when you put that on, you're going to put that on, and you could clearly see that that's the one that I want right there. Okay, does everyone see that? You don't want to go more over, and you don't want to go less or more over that way. So it would be right there. Does everybody understand that? Because you really want that to show. Okay, does everyone see that? That's going to be important. So we know it has to be there, so we're going to be there. Now I'm going to bring this down just a hair. Everyone keep watching what I'm doing. And I also want now on here another full side on this side, because look up, everyone look up. If you look at my done card, everything here, this, this, I want a full thing there too. Okay, so that everyone's gonna cut their own 6x6 paper, this light rosy pink paper, to fit so that you have this showing and that you have that showing. Okay, does everybody understand that? Does anyone need more clarification on that? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this on. So I'm going to wait again, because if anyone needs more clarification, I'm going to have to do that. So I'm going to put this on first. Well, after I put on my base. Boy, Justine, all you have to do is read.
Yes. Easy night.
Okay, what is that dog doing underneath my feet?
Sitting.
He's not eating something?
Nope. See, I think he's looks like he's trying to lay down, but there's not room.
Here, let him out so maybe he could lay next to you. Okay, I'm assuming, since no one's saying anything, that everyone understands what I just said. So if you do, just move on to this part. And I don't care how you put glue on this, adhesive on this. You just put this on by choice. I probably would recommend sticky specs, but I don't want to deal with the sticky specs. I had a very good day today.
What is the red tool to make stickers called?
That is, what is it called?
Xyron?
Yeah, but it's a sticker maker Xyron, not the big Xyron. So make sure, someone may, we may post that. So make sure you're opening up right to left. And then I'm going to move this so I could see. But I'm still opening up from right to left because I moved my card. And when you lay this down, butt this all the way to the fold of your card.
Elizabeth said it's the X sticker.
Thank you, X. I couldn't think of it. I'm all way off my game right now because I hate technology. And let me know, Justine, when I just say focus, okay? Okay, so we're good there. And it seemed like everyone understood what I was saying about the other. Okay, so again, I want to make sure I'm there. And then I'm going to probably draw just a little line to where I think. And then cut that. And if I need to, I'll slice more off.
Here's a pencil.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay. So I could either go right there, or I can go in more. What do you think?
I like it the way you had it on the original card.
Like this?
Yeah.
Well, everyone's going to be off just a hair because of the way the paper's cut.
I hope you feel better, Cheryl.
I'm going to cut it right there. So I'm not measuring it because my measurement's going to be different from your measurement, depending on how it lays on the card. And cut too short rather than too long, or cut too long rather than too short. Oh, perfect. Good. Okay, and then once you have that cut, you're going to go ahead and adhere that flat on your card. Oh, actually you're not. You're not going to adhere that flat on your card. We're going to do two things first, okay? Okay, so once everyone has that cut, and it's perfect, and I'm assuming you all do right now, we're not going to attach it yet. I want to do two things before I attach it. The first thing I want to do is I want to take this guy, and we're going to attach it on the paper that we just cut. So let me move this off, this bottom off, because I just want to be on that top paper right now. Okay. And I'm going to attach this here. And then I'm going to draw a big line, black line, all the way down this right side right here. Now, before you do that, watch me real quick. I want you to practice. So and I'm going to use my big marker. If you didn't buy your big marker yet, I'll show you another way you can do this, okay? So I'm going to use my big marker, and just to get a feel for it, because I don't want this to be the first time you use this big marker, to be when you did on your actual card. Am I in focus?
Now you are better, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to put that right next to, and I'm going to draw a line, and I'm nice and slow. I'm nice and slow, and I'm nice and slow. So this is my practice right here. Okay, just like so. And that is pretty darn good. Okay, so I want you to practice. Don't be the first time to be the one on your card.
Where can I buy the big marker?
It's still only $4, and it's on our website. Okay, so does everyone see that? This is how you're going to draw that line. Okay.
This thing's only $4?
It is, isn't it? Or is it $4.50?
The Posca? I don't know Posca's.
Oh, this is the Posca pen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't want to use the Posca pen. I wanted to use the Tombow pen.
Focus.
I'm sorry. I wanted to use a Tombow pen, not the Posca pen, the Tombow. We do have the black Posca pen. We do have the black Posca pen. But I was talking about the Tombow. I didn't realize that was the Tombow. So I'm going to practice with my Tombow. That Posca did a real good job.
It did. It looks good.
Okay, so here's my thick Posca. Oh my goodness, here's my thick
Tombow. This marker is
There you go.
not nice smelling.
Okay, so if you have a black Posca pen, you could use that. Now, if you don't have that, so there you go. If you don't have that, what you could do is you can take a ruler. Where's that ruler? You can take a ruler. Thank you. So everyone look up here. Let me chop this off to show you. You can I'm going to chop this off just so I have a clean edge. If you only have the small mono twin marker, you could still use it. I want you to use it because I need you to have a black line there. And you could just put your, thanks Elizabeth, you could just put your ruler down like so. And give it some space. And then go on top of your paper and just draw a line. And you're going to have to do this a couple times. And then move it off your paper or move it a little bit more because you got to color the whole thing in black. Everyone probably had the original marker and they're like, come on. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Put this to the side. Let's get rid of this. Take that. Okay, so I'll bring my paper back in. And I'm going to do this is where I'm going to make a mistake. Everyone look up and watch because I guarantee I'm going to make a mistake. Nice and slow. Oh, see, I just did. Nice and slow. Yeah, I clearly did. Perfect.
Fixed it pretty good.
I did fix it good. Now I just need to fix this top. Here we go. And then put your die cut on that. And then once you put that die cut on and your black line is drawn, go ahead and put that flat on your card exactly where it needed to be.
The Posca line looks great.
Posca line, yeah, it did. That looks good too.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that thick Tombow. There is a reason, or there is a purpose for that. This dog's going to have to stop doing this. April Johnson, I have to call you with a date that hopefully you could watch my little Pasquale in a couple weeks. It'll be like a Wednesday through Sunday type of thing. Remember how good friends they were. I know you were glad that they were gone because they were crazy. But just think what nice friends they were. Because I need you to say yes.
Focus.
Yeah, this is going to be terrible.
She signed off. No.
That's very funny, Justine. You're normally not that funny either.
Okay.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
I know.
But you're normally not that funny and quick. She signed off. She probably did. Are we getting comments, or was that really the last comment?
That was the last comment. Elizabeth posted the full monochrome. What are the punches you used? That was 2-part ways, right?
Yeah, this wasn't a punch. That was our die, and it's called 2-part ways, which I should have had on your sheet. It's called 2-part ways, and you actually get both those dies in that set. Good girl, Justine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull this off. Okay, so you guys ordered like so much stuff last week. Like, oh my God, we probably have at least 200 more orders that we have to ship, and we have shipped almost every single day this week. The only day we didn't was Tuesday because we had to pack a lot of those new stamps. So the goal is to get those all out on Monday. So if you're wondering where your new order is, your new stamp order, it's hopefully going to be shipped on Monday if you already haven't got a shipment notice. Okay, how are we doing? Are you guys way past me now? Which you could be. Or some of you probably like that I am being slow right now. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect!
And you thought we wouldn't like new stuff.
No, actually, I was very surprised on how many of you bought the trailer and the motorcycle. I was surprised. Now I can't wait for those numbers. Now, I'll probably be wrong on those numbers because I think everyone's going to buy those numbers, but could be wrong. Okay, so is everybody there? Doesn't it look pretty already?
Yeah, it's very nice.
I mean, that could be your card front right there and just call it a day.
Just put one of those rub-ons. Happy birthday.
Okay.
That'd be the kind of card I made.
2 weeks ago, you had no idea what a rub-on was.
Oh, come on, I know that.
You did?
Jewels and pens?
What does that mean?
I think most of those went out this week. Jewels, I'm thinking she's talking about Misty's pen class. That's what I'm thinking, jewels and pens. She must be asking if those are...
I'm going to say... Well, we had to go back and we had to send out Crafter's Classroom. So a lot of those went out. Oh my God, guys. Who is doing just like it once or heart it? I want the numbers too. Elizabeth, when you get those, you can keep one of each and do samples. Everyone give me a heart or a thumbs up just once per person. Tell me if you guys are doing the crossover class with Stamp-Listic and the paper cuts, because she showed me the cards today, and I'll give you a sneak peek because she's not going to she didn't post them today. She's going to post them tomorrow, but I'll give you a sneak peek if there's a lot there. Okay, good. Here, let me bring it up.
Did you ship last week's crystals?
I did. I did. Okay, so here, let me show you. I guess you could come up on us. Why not? Okay, so this is... Now, it's going to be one of those spinner cards. Like one of those spinner cards. Oh, no, go picture in picture.
Oh, my bad.
So, like, it's a spinner card. So, like, when you open it, it's going to spin. Like, the medallion you make with me is going to spin. So, this is one of them. I gotta make sure. So, this is one of them. Oh, you can't see it too good.
There you go. Not bad.
Okay, so you're going to open that, and that spins. So, there's one.
Why
It
do we have
does.
sound effects?
How do you know there won't be a sound effect on her thing? You never
Okay.
know. It's teeny. And then this is the other one. Like, this is so exciting. And this is the other one. Isn't that cool? She did a real good job. This was the text that I woke up to this morning, which was kind of funny. It says, I'm so worried about disappointing. So any suggestions? Do you like it, hate it, whatever? And that was this card that you sent me. I'm like, oh my God, I love it.
All hearts.
Yeah, it is. It's very, 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 very cool. I'm very excited. And then, of course, you're going to be making another one for us, too. But, yeah, no, it is fun. It was a great job. It's a good idea.
Focus.
Okay, so let's start. And let's go to... You should have... This is where I get nervous. You should have 2 green ones like this. So, everyone look up.
When using sticky specs, how do you wipe off the excess sticky?
From your hands, from your fingers, like this. From the page that you put it on, like this. So rub on the paper. This on your fingers.
What were those cards for again?
Oh, that was the crossover classroom for Crafters Classroom. We're making the medallion with stamp listic, and then Sarah's gonna put them into a card. Okay, so does everyone have these 2? Okay. I need, they're going to be cut differently, so don't jump the gun on me. On this guy, you are going to cut out just this outside edge. And it doesn't have to be great, because that black outline is really going to, am I in focus?
Yes.
This black outline is really going to hide any imperfections that you have.
I love when vendors support each other.
Oh, of course, we all do. Well, no, I shouldn't say that we all don't, but at least the people on Crafters Classroom do. We have a good time. We have a good group of people. We're trying to get a couple more people on, and I keep saying soon, but... Okay, does everyone see where I'm cutting? Can you see where I'm cutting?
That's better.
Those scissors. Can you pull that out for me? I don't want to move.
Focus again. Perfect. Why isn't the paper cut doing expos?
She is just very, very busy. She might do a couple next year, but she just doesn't want to get back on the road right now. So she might, but yeah, she just doesn't want to get back on the road right now.
When she was on the road, did her mom go with her?
Nope, it was just her and her husband.
Oh,
Okay, everyone hears you sniffling.
well, that's what happens when you got a little runny nose. Are you going to celebrate? We did 1 year of Crafters Classroom already?
We have? I guess we have. When was our first one? Was our first one in February or January? No, I think our first one was in March. I'm not sure.
I didn't realize that.
God, how quickly time goes by. It's ridiculous. It really is. I don't think Kathy has found us, has she?
No. I haven't seen it.
So, let me see. I think we still have 3 open spots in Hawaii. Maybe we don't. I'm not sure. Spring Bling. We can take 100 people. And right now we're at 84. So we have 16 spots available. And I could tell you that our... Oh, wait a minute. What's the tagline? Our Jewel Cruise... Where the tagline's going to be, hold on, what's the tagline? Oh, what's that tagline I sent you? If you don't know it, don't say it wrong. Oh, hold on, I have to get... Misty, what's the tagline?
Misty. Robbie thinks the first Crafters Classroom was May.
No, I think it was earlier than that.
Can I say we've been spoiled with the thick lines? These thin lines are
I
challenging
know.
me tonight.
I know, Linda. I totally agree. We have new stamps that we're making for June, and they're all thick lines. Okay, so can we just go ahead and cut out the other one too? It's going to be different, but it's the same paper, okay? So I'm on the same exact paper.
We are going cardless.
We are going cardless. That's what the cruise is going to be titled. We are going cardless. Because we're going to be making things, and I can tell you are making for sure, everyone who goes on our cardless cruise is definitely going to make this guy. And the only thing, again, like on our cruise, the only thing you're going to have to do is bring your katana. We're going to supply everything else. Now, I will say, it was May. I can't believe it was May. I thought it was more earlier than May.
I would have think March.
I would have thought March too. But we're going to do 5 things. I'm only going to tell you about that right now. But I am going to tell you it's going to be, the fee to Stamplicic is going to be a little bit more, only because of the crystals that we're using. I mean, this alone is all crystal AB. So it's going to be a little bit more money. So it may take some people out of going. I don't know how much money that is. That's one thing I have to work on this weekend. But it's definitely going to be a little bit more money. But this is the deal. And I'm going to give you most of the information right now. If you are remotely interested in going on this cruise, I really want you to think about it, because we only have enough spots for 32 people. And while that sounds like a lot, I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to sell out. It's going to sell out. We think it's probably going to sell out that day. But, you never know. We could be wrong. Could be 2 weeks. Maybe it's not going to sell out, but we think it's going to sell out. And we say that because we're pretty sure we have 8 people that are in for sure. So, it could tell you the details. We're leaving. And before I do that, is everyone good? Everyone has this?
Marion said she just looked it up. It was May.
I can't believe that.
Crystal.
I would have said March.
Belinda said, what cruise?
So the cruise is going to leave. This is what I know. And like I said, sometime next week it's going to be released where you can register. But I'm going to give you all the information right now except for the price for Stamplicic, because that's what we still have to figure out. And that, again, it's only because we're going to use all the jewels. So for those of you who are actually watching tonight, you're going to get all the information firsthand so you could really think about it.
Show the cut close up again.
Yep. Here you go. Here's the cut. Everyone look up if you need to see it. There's the cut.
Looks like eyes.
I think, or a peacock feather.
I'm going with eyes.
Okay. So am I still?
Nope,
I wish we could focus. I wish that.
You don't know why it's not working.
Neither do I. It is finicky, but it should be working. I just don't.
Do you ever use the Posca pens for outlining?
I don't. Posca pens are going to bleed on paper like that. They're going to bleed enough on paper like that. Or I just need it to be precise. Well, actually, Posca pen doesn't bleed. No, the answer to that is I don't. So anyhow, so this is what we know about the cruise. It's going to be a 5-dayer. It's going to leave out of Tampa, Florida, February 3rd. Yes, Cherie, I know it's a different date. February 3rd, which is a Saturday, and then brings us back Thursday, so it's only a 5-day cruise. Single inside rooms for the cruise are going to start with tax and gratuity, less than $700. It's like $6 something. So without the tax and gratuity, it's like $450. It's ridiculously, cheap. We're gonna go to Cozumel and Costa Maya.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike cruises in the past, well, we picked those 2 places because I know a lot of people have been to those places. So we're thinking that a lot of people are going to get off the boat. Now, that doesn't mean... Well, what it means is we're going to do 5 huge projects. And I can tell you that this is not going to be done, in a 4-hour sitting. And we really want people to finish their projects. So we're going to actually teach the 5 classes. We're actually going to teach the 5 classes when we're at sea, so everyone gets the education. But the days that we're at port, the 2 days, we're going to keep the classroom open so that you can come into the classroom and continue to work on your projects. And we will be there, and you'll continue to work on your projects. Not mandatory, but we're going to have that option open. This is where I say, like, it's a good girls' weekend, because you can bring husbands, that's great. But if you bring husbands, you can, you feel like you have to be with them. Except for Mr. Ed, because Mr. Ed's going to keep himself company, because we need Cherie in the classroom. And I think that's the only thing I need to tell you. I know Elizabeth probably wants us to go to like port, whatever. That's the only thing I need to tell you about that. If there's something else you think you need to know, that I'm not saying, let me know. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be fantastic. So the only thing we have to do is we have to do the price for stamp listing still.
What cruise line?
It is going to be Royal Caribbean. Yep.
What ship do you know?
Yes, Radiance of the Seas. Yep. But again, it's not announced yet. You'll get it sometime next week. You'll get it for sure, and we'll release it on Facebook. Okay, so everybody look up. I want these two colors next. We have birds and true branches on the back.
2024, right?
Yes, Cherie, yes. Yes. And I'll be honest, we have a list of 8 people who have gone on every single one of our cruise. Those people are actually going to get the link first. Bill thinks you need to organize a husband meet and greet for Hawaii. Bill, that is a fantastic idea. That is a fantastic idea, Bill. That's great. Tell him that we will yes, you are going to outline, but I'm going to outline at the end. That's a great idea, Bill, for Hawaii. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're on these. So we're going to cut both of these, but again, they're going to be 2 different ones, okay? So don't jump the gun with me on this one. So on one of them, we're going to cut out the same exact thing we just cut out.
Cherie said the third will be tight but doable.
Good. And I could tell you later why we picked the third.
Laura said do that for Iceland too.
Yes, no, it's a fantastic idea. I will. It's a fantastic idea. Maybe we could make the guys something too. Who knows? So can everyone see what I'm cutting? It's the same exact thing you just got through cutting. That last green piece.
This paper is fantastic. Fantastic. Is it an Echo Park paper that
you
sell?
Yep, it is. And actually we don't sell because I think it came from 2 different collections. And crap. Elizabeth, can you do me a favor and can you text me the words blue fern, because I forgot that on my list. Getting together that show stuff. Mind focus?
Mm-hmm. You might want to do it again, but it's pretty good.
So I hope that excites some people. Is it focused? Good.
Meet at the sports bar.
I hope that the Jewel Cruise excites some people. I think it's going to be great. We are literally going to be handing you, we're not counting out jewels, we're literally handing you like 10 gross packs to do your projects. So not only are you going to have enough to do your projects, but you're going to have even more extra jewels to take home. Not to like duplicate exactly, these items, but you're going to have, I bet you end up having, I'd say maybe 10 gross packs of different colors. But it's going to be great. So the only thing is we're keeping that room open. And again, when we're in port, you don't have to be there, but it's going to be open. The only time it's probably not going to be open is in the evening, because there's just, we need to get away from each other and wind and go to the... And Miss Peggy's going to be taking the class, and the Willie's coming. So this is going to be Willie's first cruise, which is exciting. It's actually going to be Misty's first cruise too, and you have no idea how excited I am. I called her a couple weeks ago. I said, so I have an idea.
She's never been on a cruise?
Never been on a cruise. Justine, we all can't be like you.
Well, sorry.
I called her a couple weeks ago and I said, I have an idea. And I told her the idea, and she was so excited, as but she couldn't be too excited because I preface it by saying, this is just an idea. I have to be able to pull it off, because we had to get the ship. We had to get, I needed certain criteria. Oh, and we did get a ship that has a window. So the whole one side's going to have a window, which is fantastic. And we needed that. So I did get that. That's why we booked it. So she was like a kid at Christmas. She was excited, but she didn't want to get too excited. Naomi, you should go. Honest to God. But again, it's not going to be as expensive as Iceland, but it's going to be more expensive, which I kind of feel bad about. But there's no way we can do things like this and skimp. You know what I'm saying? I keep spitting. Okay, so the next piece is going to be, and this one's going to be, let me first cut this. I have to find it first. Okay, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to cut right above as Justine said, those eye-looking things. So I'm cut right above those eye-looking things. And then I'm going to cut, see if we go to Joel
Yes,
Cam.
Gail.
See, what'd she say?
February 2024?
Yes, February. Okay, oh, this is good. Okay, so I just sloppily cut all the way around there. And then watch. I'm going to cut right here. And if you're wrong, it's okay. If you're wrong, just be wrong all the way around. And then it'll be right if you're wrong.
Marianne Sumner says, I hope I get in. Fun.
That would be fun. Okay, can they see where I'm cutting?
Yep.
So can everyone see where I'm cutting and I'm still in focus?
Yep. Misty said, when you called me to confirm, I was just getting out of the shower and I hollered, wahoo! And my family was like, what? The cruise sounds like you guys will have a blast.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Justine, maybe you want to jewel up something.
No.
Why?
Sounds like fun to me, Gail Burke says.
Okay, can they still see where I'm cutting?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, when you're done with this one, don't put this down because we're going to have to cut this one again. And yes, I am going to outline all these, but I'm just choosing to do that at the end.
Naomi says, I'm sure going to try to go. Can't wait for the details to post.
That'd be great. Well, I gave you all the details. The only thing I'm missing is what the fee is going to be to Stamp-Listic.
Judy Team says, I'm lost on where to cut.
Well, Judy, here, look up, babe.
Misty said, I can jewel my tankini.
She
tankini.
Can. Okay, so Judy, it's right above. Whoops. Justine, can you reach over and slightly do that without...
I don't know, big or small?
No, it's big. Without moving the whole camera? No, don't. Next time, don't.
Got it.
Okay. So right above that, Judy. Oh, good, she got it.
Move up.
Okay, so once we have this, I want you to keep this in your hands because now we have to dig in here and here. Let me show you actually the card that we're doing or the piece that we're doing. So we're doing this top piece right here. Whoops. We're doing this top piece right here. Everyone look up. We're doing that top piece right there. So we need to cut out that middle right there. So we just cut out that outer piece. Now we got to dig our scissors in and cut out that middle piece, okay? So I'm going to dig my scissors in. And what I'm going to do first, actually put me on Craft Cam, please. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to sloppily cut as big of a circle as I can inside without hitting where I'm going to cut. Because that's going to make it easier for me to cut. Okay, so I have this. It's just going to make it easier for... Whoops, I'm sorry. It's just going to make it easier for me to cut. Yes, it is. We haven't touched that rose piece. We're on that second pink piece that I picked up in the beginning.
Focus.
And then you're going to cut And if you screw up, don't worry, because that black line is going to be your best friend on this. And I'll show you here in a second. You're going to cut around the little loop-de-loops down here. And here, let me stop and show you. Okay. Let's see if we get it close. Okay. So it's right. Is it focused? It's right here.
There it is, yeah.
So does everyone see that? It's right there. So everyone look up if you want to see where that needs to be cut. Okay. It's funny, you said that you're watching that Murdoch.
I was, whenever I'm in the car, I listen to it.
Well, first of all, I thought he was already convicted. I didn't realize that was going on.
Oh,
I know that whole story because it's been on Dateline
right.
and Nightline like 3 different times.
Yeah, I mean, the parts I watched, I don't think the prosecution did a good job in this trial. I mean, they're focused on.
Really?
I mean, he had a lot of financial crimes that he's, like he.
Oh yeah, he's
but he,
bad man.
All they focused on was, a little bit on the timeline, but a lot of it was just focused on that he was a liar. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he did it. I would think he did it.
Oh, he did all of it.
I mean, he admitted to all the financial crimes and everything, but they just focused so much time on that. Like, I thought they should have focused more on the.
Okay, so does everybody have this? Okay. I probably should start to put this together so people don't get too confused. Maybe I want to do that. We're going to put this little guy together first. So I'm going to put... Everyone grab. The next one's going to be this green one.
Did anyone else look at those family pictures and think his son was 15 and not 22? I didn't even see that.
Oh, they are. They all kind of look kind of young.
He is a smooth talker. I will give him that.
Okay. So everyone has this green piece. So now we are going to cut. Here, get me on please on Jewel Cam. Yep.
We can.
Okay. So everyone look up. So now in this green piece, everyone see where, like, let's say this is an eye, okay? So does everyone see this is an eye and these are the eyelashes? Does everyone see that? This is the eye. This is the eyelashes.
Show the back of the green. Flower boxes.
Flower boxes. Okay. So does everyone see that? Am I focused? So this is the eye. And here is the eyelashes. We're going to cut the eyelashes off and keep the eye. So you're going to cut the eyelashes off and keep the eye. Am I in screen?
In screen, yep. Focus a little bit.
I will in a second.
Tracy
Okay.
says, I can't believe I'm keeping up tonight.
That's because I'm going extra slow. Okay, everyone look up. You can see right there where I'm cutting. So I'm cutting off the eyelashes but keeping the eye.
Scotch Bonnet says she's going to go blind tonight making this.
I love her. I am really going to miss. She's one person I'm really going to miss in Spring Bling. Okay. So how many people were the lucky ones that got the Pop Dots by accident?
I forgot about that.
I didn't. Just more money out the window. Steenie. Am I in frame?
Uh-huh.
You know we
Princess
had to keep...
Jefferson, thanks for the accidental gift.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. What were you gonna ask me?
I don't know. I don't think I was going to ask anything.
I thought you
But
were. RJ Blatton, thank you.
now, do you remember her name?
RJ, what do you mean?
Do you remember her name? Do you know who that is?
No, I don't remember the name.
Justine.
Mary Yeager opened the casket and shouted, "Yes, way to go, Justine."
That's very funny. You don't remember RJ? Justine?
I remember, but I don't remember the name. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Reagan.
Thank you.
You just gotta give me a minute. Give me a minute. Comes to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am 56. Alicia Reagan. You weren't supposed to say, but got it on my own. Thank you.
Well, they're all screaming, Justine, it's Reagan. You talked to her last week.
I remember talking to her. I do.
You
Head
know
is
what?
stuffed up.
Did we even send out the prizes for last week?
I don't know.
Do we have a note sitting over there? I don't think we did.
Oh.
No, because you weren't in Monday or Tuesday.
Well, you must have took it because there's no piece of paper here.
Whoops, I almost threw that away. I'm cutting everything out. I said I was going to do one at a time, and I'm not. Okay, so now my last piece is going to be this one. Oh, you can go back on the craft cam. Perfect. It's going to be this guy right here. Whoops. It's going to be the white guy, has flowers on it.
Well, Reagan said yes, got my shirt, thank you.
Oh, perfect, good. Have the has the green stripes on the back, so this is the one that we want now. So this is the dealio on this one, and see if you can understand this. I know that this guy, everyone follow me on this, okay? I know that this guy is going to be on top of this, popped up, so this is going to show through. I can cut this really, really, really nice if I want to, but I know that this is going to be covered up right there, so what I could do, let me bring it closer. Actually, put me back on Joel Cam, please. So that's going to lay there. Let me get back on Joel Cam, because we could cut this sloppily. So I know this is going to lay here, okay? And we're not going to see the rest of the white. We're only cutting it in there, because this is going to be popped up on laid on there. So because of that, everyone look. I know you have 2 pieces left. Don't worry about it, Pam. I'm gonna cut right through here. So not on this pink piece, on this white piece. I'm gonna cut right in the middle of there. It doesn't have to be sloppy. I can go all the way around. Does everyone understand what I'm saying? So, because we're going to just pop this up on here. I need that white to show. That bottom I can just cut right there. So I can cut. Let me get a marker out. Can they still see me?
Focus.
So if I cut, there we go. If I'm there, I can cut just a fake circle, like all the way around like this. Sloppy circle. Don't even have to cut out nice. So everyone look at that. So that's a, whoops. There you go. That's a sloppy circle I'm going to cut off. Okay? Does everyone see that? I'll give you about 5 more seconds. Because again, this is going to go popped up on top of there. So it can be very sloppily cut. Okay? Everyone see? So I'm just going to cut this real sloppily. Just exactly where I drew that circle. And don't even have to black outline this. So once you cut that, once you cut this piece, if you put this right on top of this,
Focus.
you should be able to not see any white coming out the sides at all. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, you should have 2 pieces left, small guy and a big guy. Put those to the side because I want to put together the small flower first before we have too many pieces in front of us. You can put us on craft cam. So what I need right now is you have a big green circle and a small green circle. I want the smaller green circle. Put the bigger piece away. So I want the smaller green. So take the smaller green. Whoops. Oh. Smaller green. And then I want the green that we cut the eye, that we cut to the eye showing. We cut the eyelashes off. This, don't need that, put that on top. And then I have these 2 pieces. The piece we just cut, and then that ring, okay? Those are the pieces that I want. So everyone pull those pieces. Everyone look up. This is important. I want these 4 pieces. Look, these 2 pieces, the big green, and that other one that has a full eye, those put to the side. So these 4 pieces. And let's go ahead and let's black outline every single one of those except for the guy that we cut out sloppily. Make sense, everybody? Okay, so on this one, I want you to do inside and outside. So you're going to do inside this. And on this layer, this really makes this jump out. Really. So inside here, and then the outside of this. Does everyone see that? Look up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Take your time. But this one, once you black outline this layer especially, I think it's the way that the ink is on the stamp. It just really makes this one jump out. These 2 cards actually were very easy to put together. I just started cutting. I thought, ooh, and ooh, and ooh. What time is it, Justine?
Right. Losing my voice. It's 9:15.
Okay, good. Because technically, remember, we got on at 8:30. Okay. So doesn't that it's look, you can even tell, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Sticks are really nice. Sloppy circle we don't need. Now this green one where we cut off the eyelashes, but we want the eye. The good thing here is that if you go into that black or into the eye, jewels are going to go in there, so you're not going to see it. But again, I like the shading on the stamp because I think as you see this, as you outline this, you're going to see that this whole piece comes to light. Look at the difference between that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
For those of you who are not doing this, this is the outline. That's the not outline side. Doesn't look spectacular. Actually, this is not outline. Yeah, the shading in the stamp is just fantastic.
Valerie Brown says hello.
Hi, Valerie Brown.
She's in Atlanta waiting to board a connecting flight back home, and she
Oh.
popped this on. Nice.
Okay. And then, of course, your last one.
Focus.
Is it okay?
Yep, it's good now, Jane. Are these classes saved to YouTube?
You know what? My bad. Yes. The last class I didn't save to YouTube, so I will do that. I will do that one tonight, and then the other one, and this one tomorrow night. I'm sorry I didn't do that. It literally takes 4.5 hours to do that. But we have to do that. So yes, I will. So last class I will put on there, and then this class tonight I'll put on there. Okay? Are we good? Now, the only thing that is going to get flat together, or flat, and let's just do that now, is everyone look up. This sloppy one is going to go flat against there. I still need you to line that up. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I still need you to line this up. It still needs to be lined up. But this is going to go flat onto there. Everyone understand that? Oh. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to use my tape gun. And I'm not so worried about my edges because my edges are going to be hidden. So this one goes on that smaller green one. Goes on the smaller green one, not the bigger green one. This white piece goes on that smaller green one. That is important. Smaller green one. Line up. on the smaller green one. Good. Now everything's going to get popped up. This gets popped up to here. That gets popped up to there. So let's go ahead and do that.
Kathy said, still trying to cut the inside.
Kathy, are you following along though? Totally understand it? You know, I think the first project on our jewel cruise
Yeah.
will be Pop Dotty because then people could use that the entire time.
Huh?
Although, forget it, we're not using cards. That was a stupid thing I just said.
It's true.
That is true.
This is break.
That was very stupid.
She said, understands. She's just behind.
Good, good, good.
Laura Siegel said, I ate my last Mally Bell today.
Oh, Laura Siegel. Oh, speaking of Mally Bells, we have them over there.
Mm-hmm. I had one last week.
Yes, Naomi, we will. And I got to tell you, Jackie Davis, you could thank Jackie Davis because she, well, actually, you could thank Jackie Davis, Laura Siegel, Vicki Jefferson. Jackie had posted that up on the thing that we should do that, and we have another show to do that weekend. But she's right, we should because we do have a lot of fanciers out there. So the main Stamplistic booth will be going to Ontario this year. That's a for sure. Now, for this little ring, let's call it, you're probably going to have to cut your pop dots in half and then adhere them.
What happened to your finger?
Oh, we were putting grid wall together because we're trying to put together all these booths to just lay it out. And I'm telling you, our booth is going to be spectacular. The only thing tomorrow, I'm going to IKEA to get a couple things, but I need to get lights. I'm hoping I can find lights there. If not, I'll have to go over to the Home Depot. And then we have to work on our card samples, but our booths are going to look fantastic. But I was on the ground because, poor Peggy, I'm sure she wanted to laugh so hard. I looked like a beached whale laying on the ground, putting together grid wall. And I didn't even realize that I had cut myself because my hands were so raw and I just started seeing blood everywhere. But I sliced it like, not in half, but a nice metal piece of metal sliced my finger, so.
Nice piece.
It was really bleeding, and I tried to take it off, but whoops.
Mary Yeager says, "Oh, Mally's chocolate. I buy it by the case because of you."
It is good.
She said, "Ouch."
Yeah, it didn't even really hurt. In fact, Peggy, we did this very late tonight, and I looked at Peggy, and because I was laying on the ground, I couldn't get up. And Justine, we talked about you a couple of times. I said, Justine would be able to bounce right up. I said, give me a second, though.
Laura said, Jen, you need to wear gardening gloves in the warehouse.
Well, I tell you what, that grid wall is lethal. And I tried to take the Band-Aid off because I think that's disgusting, but it still bled. And it's not bad. I have to go to the hospital, so don't tell me that. I'm good. But it was fresh because I just got through doing it. And, whoops. So I just changed the Band-Aid. Okay, so this is going to be popped up on the card too. So I'm just going to put the pop dots underneath it too. Also. But I'm very excited because I think our Elizabeth, who was vacationing in Florida for January, February, and March, I finally threw in the towel. I said, okay, I'll fly you up here for a day and I'll put you up in a hotel room. Can you please come up? She had asked her lovely husband, who of course said yes, because he's the best guy in the world. And I think she's coming up next week. It's just too much. There's just too much to do. And, you know, we could attempt to do it, and it would take us double the time, and she does it, and she's very fast at it, so I'd rather have the person that is fast and knows what they're doing to come up and do it. Plus, she's had so much experience with the shows. If we're missing something or whatever, she could help. Okay, so we should be done with the bottom one. We're not going to hear yet because I want to finish that top piece.
Did you get your key fob cover?
I did. It came today. But don't say anything. Who said that? Did Robbie say that?
Mm-hmm.
Robbie, don't say anything because I wanted to show Justine on Monday.
Do you think the same vendors will be at the expo in Texas as CKC St. Louis? I'm going to be in Texas when the expo is, but I think I'll see the same vendors at CKC St. Louis.
No, there's some vendors that refuse to do expo shows any longer. So there is some vendors that you won't see at expo. Okay, so now we're going on to the big one. So we have the big green flower. We have the one that looks like the eye. Now, with the other pink one, it's the rose one that we actually already saw because we already put that on the base of our card. This is the one. We don't have to cut the inside out, but this is the one, the layer like we cut the inside out. So you're going to cut, let me just make a layer. I'm going to go through my eye, or right above what we deemed is the eye.
Would you ever do all jewel spring bling?
You know what? I did think about that. But then that's why we came to the cruise idea. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's just all right there. I mean, it's almost cheaper to do it on the cruise than you would in a hotel, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so you're just going to cut exactly the one that we cut out before. Just like that. But you are not going to cut out the middle. So just cut out this. Can they see?
Mm-hmm.
But do not cut out the middle. Yeah, it was just cheaper to do on a boat. And you don't need a passport. All our cruises are going to be a blast. I'm actually very excited for Hawaii, and I don't talk about that often, but truth be told, I'm more excited for Hawaii than I am Iceland.
Me too.
But everyone wanted to go to Iceland. I mean, we're going to do it. I'm sure it's very, very lovely, and I can't wait, but... Still in frame.
Linda says, you do if you fly.
You do if you fly what?
You need a passport, I'm assuming.
You don't. Not for the cruise that we're doing in
February.
That's what I'm talking about, the jewel
We need
one.
one for Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so this guy we are going to cut out, and it doesn't matter if you do this wrong, but we're going to cut out the reverse. So, for example, when we cut out the middle, we cut out around those little guys. Now we're going to cut out the little guys, the reverse, this way, and I'll show you in a second.
Elaine, you don't need a passport for the one in February.
Correct.
The jewel cruise.
Yeah, you only need a passport for Hawaii and Iceland. Okay, so let's see if we get this into focus. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Everyone look up. So we cut on that last one, the inside, we cut around those round things. Now we're going to cut the round things off. We're going to go underneath those little round things all the way around. Sharon Shia. Okay, I'm going to hold it for about 5 more seconds. Okay. No, you know how I feel. Where are you going, Justina? Blow your nose? Yep. But you're not sick. She is so going to get me sick. Okay. We all hear that. My throat feels like it's starting to hurt. It's not, Elizabeth.
My eyes are getting watery.
I know. You're sick!
I just got a cold. It's funny, I never get colds.
I know. Oh,
Could you show what you cut on pink again?
Well, I'm not sure which pink. Was it the last pink that I just cut? So there's what I just cut there, and here, Lane. There's what I cut on the pink.
Hi, Roots. Look it up.
Okay, so now we have 4 for the big piece. We're going to outline every single one of those pieces, and then all 4 of those pieces get popped.
Look at Crosby. Since she has her head up, he's looking at him like what she
Of course.
Is that your sister?
So we're going to outline all 4 pieces, and then all 4 pieces are popped.
Misty, great.
What'd she say?
I got our stash of tea bags for the road.
She is so cute. Did I tell you about the little thing she wanted me to buy her?
for the make and take boots.
I love Misty to death. Now, let me just tell you the frame of mind I'm in right now. I'm going frantic because everyone saw we bought the truck for the show. The pods are all of them are being made. We have one last pod being made, so we have to lay everything out. And then I have to make sure that everything else that doesn't go in the pods can fit into the trailer. And then once I have all that, which is really right now, then I know what size trailer I need to buy, and I just kind of figured that out today. So next week I could go out and buy the trailer, and then once we get the trailer, we're going to have to wheel everything in to make sure that I was right, because if I was wrong, then we're going to have to rearrange some things, outside of the pods. And then poor Misty, I love her to pieces, because as you know, she's gone to all our shows. She emailed me yesterday. She was like, well, I would love this wheel cart, and I'll buy it, and I'll put Stamp-listic logos on it, but I would love this to be much easier for the make and take, so I don't have to lean over and have everything at my feet. In the meantime, I'm laughing my butt off because I'm trying to make sure that everything we have to fit in the truck fits, and then class kits and everything else. So I said, God love you, I'm glad you asked. I will keep that in the back of my mind, but I will give you an answer in about a week or so. She wants this little wheelie cart.
Tracy said, everyone I know in the last year who went to Vegas has gotten sick. Laura says, I went to Vegas last February and we were just fine. Well, we went in December and we were fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody I went with, no one has a cold but me.
Yeah, I will next week. I won't, Elizabeth. Why do you think that's funny? It's not funny.
You just make me laugh. My little heart was a bit sad, but I will survive.
For what?
Misty, her little heart was a bit sad.
But it's so
Good night,
fun.
Deb
I'm
Fisher.
going through all this. Hi, Deb. Oh, Deb, can you do me a favor? Please don't put it here. I want you to email it to me. Can you email me that chocolate place I love so much on your end of things? Because I think I might buy Fansters that so they could taste the other best chocolate in the world. But don't put it on here. Oh, that's a good idea, Jill. I should take some Airborne now. That's a fantastic idea. I should make you go to Drug Mart right now and go buy it for me. That is a fantastic idea, Jill.
Wheelie cart. I never heard of a wheelie cart. LOL.
Yeah. Elizabeth, she wants it. You know how the wheelie cart that we put our inserts in? That's what she wants to have next to her. I'm not laughing at you, Misty. I'm laughing with you. But I really am kind of laughing at you.
Really, that whole truck will be filled up? Like, you couldn't get a wheelie cart in there?
Oh, Justine.
I don't know. I can't even imagine what it's going to look like.
That's all I've been working on.
I know, but I'm saying in the...
I don't know, maybe...
She will do that.
Thank you. We're going to try, Misty. I said we're going to try.
She said it's fine.
We can't go bigger. It's already going to be 18 feet behind us. And while that sounds big, if you think about it, it's really like just 3 Andys.
Justine, read it again.
Did you hear me?
I said wheelie cart. I never had a wheelie cart.
I don't get it.
LOL. I said never heard of it.
Oh.
Elizabeth, my eyes are watering now. Can't read.
Yeah, what time is it? I should send you up to Drug Mart right now.
9:33.
Oh, you could go to Drug Mart and get that. And Andy could sit here. Oh, Justine, if you were a friend, you would go get that for me.
So you're going to go buy you Airborne?
I think you should.
Oh, Lordy, don't go bigger, Misty said. I don't care. I'll go get you airborne. What kind of wheelie cart? Is there something I can bring to Expo so you don't have to pack it?
Who asked that?
Sarah Schrader.
According to Misty, yeah, there is. All 4 popped, Karen, yes. Sarah Schrader, can you please do me a favor? You are on the list of someone to get this cruise information since you've been on every single one of our cruises. But you are notorious for not reading your emails on time. So you need to tell me how I can get in touch with you because you're going to get this link only 24 hours before everybody else. And seriously, it's only 8 people that are getting it. So for those of you who are like, oh my God, that's not fair. Well, we have to send to these 8 people because they've been on every single one of our cruises. So Sarah Schrader, you're on that list. Unless you tell me right now that you're not interested and you won't go, then I won't worry about it. But you need to tell me how I could reach you next week to give you that information. But again, not everyone's on that list. There's going to still be some spots.
Pam says, I swear by airborne. That stuff really works, especially if you catch it early. Justini, go
Yeah,
now.
see, you should go now.
Linda Kashui says Andy would probably prefer to go to Drug Mart. No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think he would either. I think you should go to Drug Mart for me.
If you want me, I will.
Elizabeth wants you to, and if she's coming up and she wants you to,
She already
I think you
said,
should.
hey, if you're sick, I'm not coming.
Right.
Airborne totally works.
Hey, Andrew.
Honey.
Would you really go do that?
Yes. Do anything for you.
Oh my God. Oh. Is it a pill or do I have to like put up my like what is it? Is it a pill?
Airborne?
Yeah.
I think it. I never used it, but yeah, I think it's just like an aspirin or something, isn't it?
I don't have to like shove it up my nose, do I?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I seen it before, but I never bought it.
Yeah,
Well, it's a sniffle. You guys are acting like I have the plague or something.
no.
Mary Yeager said they're gummies.
Oh, I gotta chew them. Ugh.
You suck. Oh, you suck on it. Gummies or powder drink.
Hi, can you come down here and talk to the people real quick? Because I'm saying just need a Drug Mart to get some airborne. Because she's sick and I don't want to get sick next week. Oh, good, thanks.
People are saying gummies or drop it in a glass of fizzes and you drink it.
Okay, can you get both?
Jesus,
What?
on your card.
You can. While you're there, can you give me 2% gallon of milk?
Oh my god.
Okay, don't then.
So you want a 2% gallon?
No,
of milk?
you don't have
I can
to.
get it if you
No,
want it.
I just want the airborne. Because I really don't want to get sick. There's so much I have to do. Peggy's like, I want airborne now too. Because you know me, Justine, I catch everything. Telling you today. This is how much work. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, I don't want to get sick. She needs to go get that airborne. I knew she was sick. I'm watching her. Peggy, am I right? We've been watching her get more sick and more sick all week. Or Zicam. I thought Zicam you take when you're sick. So everyone says is that airborne's going to work? Hi-oh.
Take vitamin C.
Just take vitamin C.
Yeah.
No, everyone says airborne works. It's going to block. Elizabeth said I have to be nice to you since you're coming down and doing this. Yeah, Zicam. She did, thank you, Peggy. She did sound raspy today. So you can, hi everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Here, you want to say hello to them? Here. We'll do this real quick. And you can wave to them up there and say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. You're so funny, Andy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could read their comments there.
Oh, all this flashing lights, I can't see nothing.
Well, I no.
Oh, I can't read that anymore.
They're not. You can't read that. They're not flashing lights.
I
They're
start
just
from the
lights.
top or the bottom.
No, they come in from the bottom. See right there. Mary Sparks just said hi, Andy.
What's up?
Okay.
Vitamin C every day works. 1,000 milligrams.
Hi, handsome. Oh, Jill.
Uh-huh.
Jill needs some glasses.
All right. Hello.
You know Jill.
They're all saying hi.
I know. You don't have to respond to all of them, Andy.
Yeah. I picked Alicia at mid-cheer.
Mid-year cheer.
Yeah, I didn't miss the year, but mid-year cheer. There we go. You're welcome.
Crosby. 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 Like when you say like you're welcome, people don't know what you're saying you're welcome from.
I know, but I think, oh well.
I think Elizabeth's flying in next week.
Elizabeth is from Connecticut?
No, from.
I don't know what state.
You have no. Our Elizabeth, she's in Florida,
Oh,
vacationing with her husband.
I'm talking about Elizabeth Schlosser.
Yeah, so are we. Why do you? You think she's in Connecticut?
Well, I forget.
Why would you go to Connecticut over the winter months?
Oh, so the weather hasn't been too bad here in the Northeast. This is the lightest snowfall record.
Well, I understand that, but people
for
know.
our area in February all time.
Well,
1 inch of snow this year.
But Andy, people
Golf
normally
courses are packed.
people normally don't go to Connecticut for the winter.
I don't know.
You're cute-o.
Get some fish.
I heard from Jody today. She said spring bling's around the corner. You better get your order in soon. Hey, Crosby.
My order.
Yeah, she's the one that brought us the lobster.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, boy, you... Andrew. Everyone needs to tell Andy how much fun a cruise is. He wants to go, but for some reason he just won't. Because you don't think you'll like them, right?
I just like to get on and get moving. I just can't, walk up these planks and all this and that and get in line. And
For what do you have? You have to do that when you get on the ship. That's it.
Connecticut's a great place.
How many planks do you think you have to walk up on a cruise ship?
I have no idea, but it sure looks like a long way to go. Then you gotta stand in line.
What do you have to stand in line for?
I was up there sleeping for a while.
You were upstairs sleeping?
Yeah.
When you answer people, Andy, because people aren't reading their crafting, you got to read what they say and then respond back so people know what you're answering.
Oh, I got you. Well, yeah, one of these trips I'll probably end up making it. Man overboard. I don't know how he got pushed overboard.
Oh, I do. Elizabeth will know. Or Justine will know. Okay, so we should be on. So this is the easy part. I probably should have did the other card first, but we're all good. Okay, so everyone look up. So we are going to take this and we are going to put... Wait, hold on, guys. Let me get there. We go. We're going to put this... Our new middle becomes the end of this die and the end of that black line. So that is our new... He's not Elizabeth, and I have no idea why. So right there where my fingers are, this is your new center. End of that die, thick black line.
I thought it was a good-looking card.
It's going to go here, and it's going to go down here. But make sure you turn them so that that all points fit on the card. Okay, so make sure as you're putting that on, all points are going to fit on the card. Does that make sense, everybody?
Looks
Just
like
like
yours
that?
off the edge there.
Where is it off the edge?
Right down there. Looks like in this picture.
Okay, well, it's not.
Maybe it's an illusion.
But thanks for caring. No, it's now you got me standing up. Okay, so does everyone understand? There's your new middle right there and there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the top one on first.
Pop dots?
Yes, they're both pop dotted.
I know a couple things.
What?
I said I know a couple things.
About what? You sound like you're getting sick. Are you sick?
No, I'm fine.
So what are you doing tomorrow? Getting your hair cut?
Yep.
And what time is that?
11 o'clock. Be out of there by 11:01.
What? Why don't you? Yeah, you're right. Why don't you let me cut your hair?
Oh, for heaven, no way.
All you have to do is find out what blade he uses, Andy. All you gotta do is just, use that same side blade.
No way. That's how accidents happen.
Okay. Like I'm gonna cut your head. They're laughing at your line.
Why does it take so long to take all those things off his pop dots?
Because it just does. What are you shaking your head for?
I wouldn't have the patience for that.
I'm not sure what the
The
layers
layers
are. Well, at this point, Judy, it's very hard for me to tell you. The only thing I'm going to tell you is to look at the color picture that we sent you and see if you could figure it out from there. I think you will be able to, but see if you could figure it out from there. I'm going to turn my card around, folks, so I can see the top of this to make sure that I stay on. So, yes, I know I'm upside down. And make sure you stay on your card and that you're in between your new middle. Nice.
There's a few ladies that cut their husband's hair, I guess.
Yes, of course. Of course they do.
Jennifer, you want to go to a casino tonight?
He wouldn't go, Susan, because it's too
No,
late. He
it's
goes
too
to
late.
bed
I
at
gotta
10
bed
o'clock.
here in another 15 minutes.
Right. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock every night like clockwork. It does not matter if... It doesn't... nothing. There's nothing that would keep him up past 10. He sleeps for 8 hours every single night. And then on the weekends, he normally sleeps for 10.
That's correct. And once the sun starts coming up, as we get into spring and summer, I'll be getting up much earlier because it's time to get moving. Winter time, you snooze.
I wish I could do bedtime like that, Naomi, too. I get 6 hours of sleep while he's in there snoring away. And I'm the one that has to get up and let out the dogs when he wants to sleep in on the weekends.
Other than that, Monday through Friday, I got to take them out.
We're not comparing notes. You do let them out, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm simply saying I get 6 hours of sleep, oh. Okay. So I am going to... We had a hard time getting on today. We are going to...
We're almost out of
Look,
AAAs.
doesn't that look nice?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
It is.
I know it is. But look how different it looks from that to jeweled up.
I like it jeweled up.
Well, of course you do. Okay, so I'm going to show you where the jewels go. So, Jill, he does like clockwork. So everyone look up, and I'm going to show you where the jewels go. Although, if you look at... Yeah, if you look at your colored picture, you could really see... If you look at your colored picture, guys, you really could see where those jewels go. But I will go over them with you, okay? So everyone look up.
Is the bottom one popped?
Yes, bottom and the top one. Okay, so the green jewels, I'm at the bottom one. The green jewels are going to go right in that eye that we it's called an eye. Big jewel. And then here I have, I think, a 3mm crystal. Oh, let me get that in focus. 3mm crystal. And look, it goes every other one. So there, skip there, skip there, skip there. You can see where it's at. And again, it really looks good in that picture. You can tell. On the big one up here, in the eye, same thing in the eye, but we didn't cut it like we did the bottom one. But in that same eye is going to be your antique pink all the way around. Big one in the middle. And then your 5mm jewels are going to go exactly where we told you in the beginning. Look, right in between those. Not inside those boxes, but right in between. All the way down. And then all the way down. Okay? So that's how that goes. Are we good? Okay, so let's... Oh, and the jewels are going to be on that is obviously the jewels that have the green in them. So take out the jewel packet that has the green in them. That's the jewels that go there. So can you just put those like in the middle of that table over there? Watch so you don't crinkle them. Thanks, so.
Yep.
We really appreciate you stepping in here.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
I know. Can't you move it in the middle of the table like I said? No. Okay. Okay, so let's get out our next piece. Let's open up the contents. And I'll wait a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes. I'll wait a couple seconds. So people could put that away and take
Well,
out
are we
their
waiting
other
for
one.
Justine to get back?
Huh?
Are we waiting for Justine to get back?
Well, yeah. No, she went home. You're going to have to do this now for the next 2 hours.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Okay, so I'll give you guys 30 seconds to catch up, to put that away, to take out your next one. Did you even see these, Andy?
I'm sure I have.
These cards? Maybe you didn't. Did you see that one?
No, I don't not seen that one. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't think you did.
That's nice.
Isn't it? And look, this is a little monogram thing.
Yeah.
Are you looking?
I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we ready? Can I go on? Crosby.
No, he's looking her thing.
And he's licking her boil when
Right.
he can't do that. Crosby! Yeah, he can't do that.
Rooney's letting him.
You did, Sally, but they look so dark. I'm not going to even show you again because they look dark and they're not dark at all.
What's that?
The new jewels. Here, look, aren't these pretty? These are the new jewels that came out today. Look at those. Isn't that pretty? What would you call that color?
I don't know. Green?
Yeah, well, it's called emerald, but look how pretty.
Emeralds. Yeah. They do look dark from here.
Yeah, they do, but they're not. They're really not.
No, I guess you get them in a bright light. They're okay.
Okay, so this card again opens up from... Seriously, Sally, they're so dark. It's just... It was better to look on the picture on the website.
Did I miss the new jewels?
Yes, I just answered her, but thank
Yes,
you.
but the camera didn't do them justice. That's what I said. You got to see them in a right
Andy?
light.
Okay.
I'm a couple behind.
You are.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so the card opens up from right to left, and you're going to take this page right here, and that's going to be on your base. So go ahead and let's adhere that to your base. Okay. We appreciate you, Andy, though.
Sure.
I got to get this airborne into me. Peggy, you should go get some airborne on the way to the store tomorrow, unless you have some at home. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
What was the name of the die for the first card? I lost one of the die cuts.
It was 2-part ways. And if you lost one of those die cuts, we'll be nice. Just email us and tell us that you lost one of the die cuts, and we'll send you a replacement. Don't pick on Andy. Oh, my God.
Oh, I was getting ready to say pickle. P-I-C-L.
That's what you thought it was?
No.
You did, didn't you?
Don't pick P-I-C-L. What does that mean?
It says don't pick on Andy,
And it
not
looks
pickle.
like an L.
It does, but you mistyped it. You don't know that says don't pick
A
on
typo,
Andy?
okay.
Okay, Elizabeth. Now can I pick on Andy? Don't pickle on Andy?
No, I'm just making fun. P-I-C. I know it's a typo.
No, you didn't. My mom's watching right now, and she's laughing her butt off at you.
Well, no, she's not. She can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Okay. Crosby.
Do you have any new knickknacks? No, nothing recent.
Well, Laura Siegel is the one that brought you the whatchamacallit. Wasn't that Laura who gave you the thing? Laura, you're the one that gave him the helmet, right? And I hate to say this, but Andy, when Justine gets back, these dogs need to go out. Because they're sitting here telling me that. Okay, so are we on here? So this is what, Ginny, what did we do? So this is what we need to do on this. And again, we're going to have to measure this on our own. Let me bring the card into play. So everyone look up. I need you to look up
The
and look at my
All-Star
card.
Cups, that's right, yes.
Yes. I knew she did. That was her.
I have filled in for Justine before.
Okay, so everyone look at this. We need to cut this green piece so that it sits in these blocks, but I want that outer green line on the paper we just added there. Does everyone see that? So you're going to have to cut that so that it lays flat in between there. So when you measure this, you're going to look at your card base, and it's going to go right, and you want as much green to show as you possibly can. Right like that, but you got to cut it, you know, the right way all the way around. So I am just going to draw a line and go inside of it.
Don't get mad at me or get mad at me, but I don't like that seed packet.
Who said that, Jill?
I just missed it. Where did it go to?
It goes up.
I know, but it was there, but it's not there anymore.
Who doesn't like the seed packet? I think it was Jill.
I don't know what happened there. It was there.
Jill, if you don't like it, what's on the back of
Hey,
it?
get down.
I don't even have it. He wanted to say hi to you and everybody. Jill, if you could turn the paper over, it was Jill. I didn't like, I'll be honest, Jill, I swear to God, God strike me dead if I'm lying. I did not like this packet. I did not like this either. But look, it fits, Jill. It fits. Look at that. It just fits. So I would say use it. You could turn your paper around, but I would say use it. It really does fit.
That's a historic snowstorm hitting Los Angeles area, I believe, in eastern L.A. It was on the news again tonight.
Did you see my mom said, Jeff,
Yep,
she
yep.
is laughing.
No, that's historic. I think up 30 years or better. They got
Okay, I could
some
cut
really
this.
bad snow coming in.
I could cut this down to here. Well, I asked everybody, and I don't think they... We do have a lot of people on from that area.
I would think all that snow would help Los Angeles drought and all that, on all that rain. I used one of your other papers.
Okay, was that Jill?
55 years to be exact is what I'm being told now.
What are you talking about?
The snowstorm.
Oh.
Blizzard warnings.
Okay, I think I'm good. Now, if some of you saw that, look, I'm going to show you. Look, my cutter made that little mark. Instead of putting it at the top, look, I'm going to put it at the bottom because I know I'm going to cover that up right there. Okay? So once you have this all cut, so that fits in there perfectly, go ahead and adhere that flat. Okay? Yeah, but how cold is it in Southern California,
We got
Sally?
hail there yesterday. We had 72 degrees here yesterday, 29 today.
Well, that was a fluke, yeah. These dogs are all up and very excited that you are down here. Look at them. They're never staying here like this.
Oh, they get their snow from the Sierra, the rain from the water from the Sierra snowpack. That's right. I got it. Okay.
Are you even paying attention to me, Andy?
I'm paying attention to these things. And Big Bear, California, got 18 inches yesterday, and more snow overnight. Get the skis out.
Andy, you're very funny. So my mother's sitting in her home.
Coldest winters
Okay.
In Irvine, California, since Margie's been there. It's raining horses and cows and snows everywhere.
There's Justine.
Big Bear is getting hammered. Uh-oh. Make sure we spray this area down.
Thanks, Justine. Just in the nick of time. I'm just saying, he's just reading every comment that comes in.
It's 47 degrees where I'm at, Southern Cal. What? You're supposed to.
Okay, so here's our card base.
Okay,
Except-
everybody, have a good evening.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Andy. Want to give me a kiss?
Sure, Dick.
Okay. That was in the air. He didn't even get remotely close to my face.
Right, it's airborne. That's right, Justin.
Okay.
It's airborne.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Let the professional get back in here.
Okay, so let's start with this one. Let's go back to this one. I want the entire thing cut out. Thank you, Justine. Can I have a little gummy right now? They're not? What are they?
Expensive.
Oh, well, I'll pay for it.
You got my paper though.
Well, you had-
got my
what-
paper. For my
Oh my God. How much was all this?
These are
What
seven.
is this? Chewable?
This one is tablets that go in water. It was like $8, and then
Okay.
those things are like $20. Or
Well,
I don't
maybe
know.
next time you won't get sick and bring it in.
Maybe it's 17. I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you $20.
20 just for the chewables.
Okay, I'll give you $30.
20 and 8.
I'll give you $30.
Oh, whoa. Hey.
He did that with Andy. He yelled at him and knocked him away.
Oh, not me. You want to get my cotton?
So what do I have to do? Ew, this is a white chalky thing. Ew, I just suck on that?
Ooh.
Ugh. Chewable. Am I supposed to chew on these or suck on these?
It says, no, read it. When it says chewable, you just eat it.
I'm in the middle of class. If anyone is new right now, they're going to be like, what are they doing? Okay, I'm going to chew it. Okay, so let's cut this out. You should bring that on face cam so people could see this.
I can't even find face cam now. Okay. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. He'll get done by the time you get there. Ooh!
Is it gross?
Ooh, it's a little bit sour. Oh my god.
That bad?
Oh, it's very sour.
Oh, whoa, Crossy.
No one said that. Oh. You would like that because you like those
There you
lemon
go.
heads. Oh my god, that's very sour. Wow.
You want to come up, Runes? You want to say hi to the peeps? Come on up, Runes.
Oh my god.
Nope, Runes. Oops.
Whew.
Oh,
Wow, that is very sour.
someone took your paper. Is there something you need on there?
What is it? Oh no, but it has glue on it. Wow, that is very sour.
Hey.
Okay, we're getting... Go back down to craft cam. Whew. Okay. Oh my god, I can't even see straight right now. Wow. You should try one of those. Oh my god, it's not... Seriously, try one of those.
I got
I'll
a
only
cough
charge
drop
you
in my
$1.
mouth.
Since there were 10.
Steve
Here.
paid extra for the Sour Patch Airborne.
Here, try that.
I got a cough drop in my mouth.
Oh. Oh, because you're not sick.
Yeah, I just like to chew cough drops.
Yeah, right? Peggy, have you ever eaten airborne before? No one tells you that they're sour. Well, thank you for going.
Well, one of them is a dissolvable tablet. This one is
I
chewable.
heard you.
No, someone said
Oh.
put it in water.
Did I just chew the
No, this one says tablets and it shows water, so I don't know. No, you ate a chewable.
Okay, good. Andy's reading every single comment.
Mister, you should have gotten Ricola.
Oh my god, Peggy, you... A Ricola?
Hey, wait a
Okay, here.
minute.
What, hold on. What are you going to do? Because you're going to blow it and go to the first thing.
Okay, first of all, it was not sour.
What?
Misty?
You ate that? That's very sour.
When I
You
went
have
to
crap on your lip. What? Did you have a donut?
No, I didn't. It's probably that.
It looks like a gl- I don't know. It looks like a
Probably from that
piece of
stupid airborne.
glaze there.
So, I went to Drug
You
Mart.
didn't think that was sour?
I'm choking on it right now. When I went to Drug Mart after work, I bought some cough drops and I saw the Ricola. This is how cheap I am sometimes. It said $2.69 or something like that, and then the Cherry Halls was $1.69. So Cherry Halls.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get Ricola.
Okay, so how do you say Ricola? Do you say Ricola?
Ricola.
No, I didn't say how you sing it. How do you say it?
Ricola. Ricola.
Is it Ricola or Ricola?
It's not Ricola.
Ricola.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So is it Ricola or Ricola?
I say Ricola. So
Ricola.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's what they say in the commercial, but I don't know. Look at these two. It's a cough drop, kids. And airborne. You're not having that. Okay? But the Vicks doesn't have a song. It's true. Jill Chapman says, Ricola. It is cola.
Ricola? Ricola?
Mm-hmm. Re and cola.
So now Ricola?
Cola. You don't have to. Don't make a pause in there. Jennifer, sour or not, take as directed, and they'll do the work.
Oh, I'm taking it for sure. I'm definitely taking it.
But I think you only take one a day. I thought that's what I read.
No way.
Okay. Well, I can't read the directions.
Yeah, because your eyes are all...
No, because I have bad eyes. It doesn't even say. Oh, here. Take one tablet only.
For how long?
That's all it says. I could have swore on the box it says one per day. Uh-oh, now I got a sneeze coming on.
Oh, God, please.
You made me go out in the cold weather.
It is cold out there.
Rose, I don't have anything. I'm sneezing.
Okay, we're going to do something different with this, guys. Once you're done with this, we're going to outline this. And then we're going to put it on our card immediately.
Okay, Rose, I just had a sneezer.
Thank you, Andy. He's going to let them out. That's nice of him.
He's a nice guy.
Okay. He came down here and Elizabeth goes, don't get crabby with him. And so when he came down here, I said, honestly, this was a conversation. Anyone can tell me if I'm wrong. I said, oh, Elizabeth, I think is going to come up. She was like, oh, Elizabeth from Maine? I said, Maine? I was like, yeah, aren't they vacationing there? No, who vacations in Maine over the winter months? He goes, well, I don't know. I'm like, yes, you know.
Lori, no.
No, this one's going to be flat.
That's a no.
So we're going to outline this. And then get ready because we're going to put this flat onto the card. But hold on, I want to line you up the correct way. Yeah, he thought there. I mean, who?
Judy says Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah, that's what we said. Connecticut. For January, February, March. That's where they are. But I mean, that man does not listen to me at all. The other
Herman
day
says chew 4 tablets daily.
Yeah, trust me, I'm going to look. I know it's not one per.
Well, it said chew one. It doesn't on this. All it says is.
The other day, and Peggy could even verify this. The other day when Robbie was even here, I said, "Can you go next door and get paper towels?" He went next door. Guess we brought back toilet paper. He just does not listen to me.
Then he said, "I'm not talking about Elizabeth Schlosser."
No, he said he was talking about Elizabeth Schlosser. That's exactly
Why
what he was
am I
talking
adding
about.
words in there?
What?
I just said, like, it doesn't say not, but I read not.
I don't know, but you're right, Elizabeth. At least he does know your name. I'm sorry, but yours is the hardest name ever to read, or not to read, to say. Okay, so we're gonna put this on flat. You want to give me my 6-incher, please?
My seed packet paper doesn't have a green edge on the right side. Cut too close.
I don't. You may not need that. I'm not. Oh, okay. So go ahead and then just bring this to the side. Go ahead and bring this piece all the way to the side. Come all the way out. Come edge to edge, and it's going to be fine. And now I understand what you're saying. So bring this all the way to the top and all the way there, and you'll be fine. Can you give me the Xyron, the big one?
The big one?
Okay, so we're going to put this one on flat, but this is the deal here. Everyone look up because this is going to be important. I want this end to barely touch this side without going over, and that to barely touch the top without going over. I don't care about the rest of this. This has to go on flat, and make sure it doesn't come off, but it's barely going to touch there and barely going to touch the sides of that. So it's going to go on just like that. Okay, does everyone see that? I don't want it to come off the card at all. Okay, so once you outline that, you're going to put that flat on your card just like that. Thank you very much. And thank you for going to get airborne.
Does anybody want to be my roommate for spring bling?
Who needs a roommate?
Trish Messer?
Is that the poor girl that's coming down by herself too and trying to get someone from Connecticut? Well, maybe Elizabeth will come down with her from Connecticut since she's vacationing there.
Focus.
Jill Chapman doesn't like this paper color.
Really?
That's what she said. She's went in her stash, got her own paper.
Huh.
I know. She doesn't like the seeds, and I think the seeds fit. Can't make everyone happy, Justini. But you know her.
Jill Chapman says, I can't have a roommate. I fart in my sleep.
Okay. Then you could be Justine's roommate.
I don't fart in your room.
No, you don't fart, but you don't fart in your sleep. You just fart all the time.
But not in front of you in your room.
But you fart all the time.
Everybody farts all the time.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't though.
Well, they do it. They might go to the bathroom and do it, but they do it.
And I can't imagine that Jill farts in her sleep.
Surprised what people do.
What?
You never know. Kathy says, I love the seeds paper.
I do too. Jill will like the seeds paper later on in the barn.
Misty said, I just farted. Okay.
Okay, so let's just do the inner part. Let's just do that whole thing first. Okay, so now I want you to find pinks. You should have 2 pinks, and I want you to find the rose pink. So you have 2 pinks. Looky up. You have 2 pinks. I don't want this checkered one. I want this rose one. Okay, see, Peggy's laughing because she knows. So I want this rose one.
What are in those airborns? I have no idea.
No idea, but Fansters vouched for it, so.
Let me read it. Got to have to go in.
Okay, you know. This is Justine trying to be funny right now. She can't read the bottle. Everyone look up. She can't read the bottle, so she goes like this. She goes, I don't know. Let me read it.
I didn't think it was possible to fart in your sleep. I thought one had to be awake.
No, you could fart in your sleep.
Yeah, I think sometimes.
Andy does it all night long.
Really?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? He farts sometimes he wakes himself up. Okay, so we're on the rose paper here. Oh.
Lots of vitamin C is in airborne. Hey, we're in class, boys.
Thank you. Hey, Andy. When you expel gas when you're sleeping at night, don't you sometimes wake yourself up?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He busted one out too.
Who did?
Crosby.
Whoa.
Just now?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
He ate some kind of he's got something in his mouth.
Oh.
Oh, he did.
Okay, I'm sure he ate it. Thank you. Elizabeth, did you just hear Andy? He also busted one out. So that's him telling me that he went poop outside. He also busted one out.
Elizabeth.
Crosby! Okay, everyone
says,
look
I'm
up.
so busy laughing I can't look at flights.
Everyone look up. This is, I'm sure Bill doesn't fart in his sleep. Everyone look up. This is what you need to cut. I tell you what, Justine is the most peaceful sleeper I've ever saw in my entire life. She moves the cover just a hair and then slips under and that's it.
My mom is the same way. We were talking about that. I told her how you look like there was a war in the bed.
Oh, it's horrible.
Focus. She's the same way. She just lays on her one side and she said, Elizabeth says, oh yes he does.
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure she farts too. I think we have already had this conversation.
Oh, Laura Siegel says, I thought you cannot fart while asleep. I wonder, like,
No.
sometimes you're, like, half awake and half sleeping.
No,
and
you can fart. Why would she
push it
think
out,
that you
huh?
couldn't fart?
I don't know. Well, I think if you're farting in your sleep, it just comes out. But, I mean, like, Misty was saying, you think you'd have to be awake to have to actually push it out.
No.
I don't know. Laura said I read that
I
somewhere.
sometimes,
I know,
actually
Misty.
sometimes sleep pee. Like, I'll have to go to the bathroom so bad, but I'm not waking up. I probably do this once or twice a year. And I'm actually dreaming that I'm peeing, and I wake up and I'm actually peeing.
I think everybody's done that.
I do it like twice a year.
Jennifer looks like there was a war in the bed before she falls asleep.
There is. I pull all the covers up.
There is.
I put some under my legs, some over my legs. I do. I've taken a picture before and I think I posted it. I do. But no, Justina's very dainty.
Of course
It's
she is.
ridiculous.
Very prim and proper. Right?
I asked you before if you slept peed, and you laughed at me and you said, no one ever does that. That is not, never would do that.
I think, yeah.
You told me, oh my God, you lied then, because you told me you've never heard of such a
Or
thing.
maybe once or twice.
And you actually laughed in my face.
Oh, that's called wetting the bed, someone said.
No, it's not. Wetting the bed. I got up.
Don't your dogs fart in their sleep? Yeah, mine does all the time, and then he gets scared and he wakes up. And no one works
Trust me.
for Stamplistic has shared a room more than Jen and I.
That's true. Well, that's gonna probably change because we got Justine in the mix now. Okay, let's just do this whole one as we do. Let's just keep building. So let's outline this and let's pop this baby up.
Really, I don't know what you're
Okay, this dog is gonna unplug us right now.
He's just laying there.
Yeah, he's eating the paper that I'm dropping.
He's scratching himself.
So we're outlining and then we're gonna pop this up.
Alexa says you can fart in your sleep because of all your muscles relax. Thanks for checking, Terry. Justine gets her own room.
No, everyone else gets their own room except for Justine.
Well, that better not be true.
What? It is true.
Everybody gets their own room except me?
Am I gonna have Robbie and Misty sleep together?
Well, what about you and Misty?
Okay, fine. Then I'll sleep with Misty.
No.
No, forget it.
No.
We'll laugh our asses off. We'll have a blast.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, forget it. You want to be like that, Misty? You and I are spending nights together. She's probably very excited right now. Right now, she's saying, "Oh God."
She's probably saying, Justine, you are. Oh, hi. Rudy's getting 11. Look at.
What am I doing here? So we're popping this
Rudy, I
up.
want to do the top of your head because your under is all wet. She wants me to do her neck.
Okay, am I still in frame?
Yes, ma'am. Justine, do you still have my bottle of poopery?
Who's that from?
Misty. It was in our bathroom. I didn't take it, so I don't know where it is. Misty is a fun roommate.
I'm sure she is. Yeah, because she's pleasant. She's not
Don't
like,
trust Justine to read what I wrote.
Oh, come on. These dogs need to get out of here. They are all crouched in like a 2x2 area right now that they can't be.
Crosby's just laying there. He is. I don't know what he is.
Misty would be an awesome roommate to have. I can't wait to room with Misty.
Misty probably giggles in her sleep.
Okay, this dog needs to knock it off.
It's a cute face, though.
He is very cute.
You being bad down there,
Poor Terry Conti's dog is now barking.
huh?
Is she even on here? She's been quiet. Okay. What do you do that you can't do together? I give you privacy when you have to go to the bathroom.
He's outside barking at the neighbors.
Aw. Justine,
What?
what kind of privacy do you want in your room? We laugh. I let you iron and hang your clothes.
Okay. My dog just came into my craft room
It's
area
called making memories,
and
Justine.
looked at me, farted, and left. What are you two doing? Look at them. This
What-
one's sniffing, this one's sniffing my pants and licking my pants.
They think you have some form of food up here.
No, don't lick my shoes. It's gross. Dirty.
Can you please read that back of that to see if I could take 5 a day or how often I have to take one?
It must be on the box because it's not on the bottle.
It has to be on the bottle.
This is directions. Adults and children 14 years of age or older chew 1 tablet daily. That's what it says. So I don't know why they're saying 4. Yep, chew 1 tablet daily. That's what it says on this airborne thing.
Let me. It's just that can't be right.
Read the top line.
Oh, that's good, Misty. Misty, I'm gonna tell you right now, she would hate that even more. The only way that... Look, she's so... There's no idea that she's never going to answer it.
Not even gonna read it.
Right. Yeah, trust me, I'm lucky that she rooms with me. She would absolutely never room with anybody else but me.
Elaine says, I don't move at all when I'm asleep. A friend and I shared a room with one weekend said she didn't get rest at all. She had to keep checking to see if I was still breathing. Jennifer is fine except for 1 hour in the morning.
Right. But what's the 1 hour in the morning?
Is that when someone has to leave the room?
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so you lose an hour of sleep when you room with her.
Okay, then...
I'm just kidding! Jeez!
You don't use an hour of sleep. Okay, well then why don't you get up and you could teach the class and then I'll get up first.
No! The crystal you showed earlier was that Emerald Nightfall.
Yes. Okay, so now let's pull out a green. Now the greens are the same exact ones, same exact paper, so I don't care which one you use. Now, again, well actually let's not do the green. Let's do the white first because then it'll show you exactly where to cut. So the white is the exact same one. And here we're going to cut out that eye and the eyelash. And then we're going to cut in the middle of this one. So we're going to cut the eye and the eyelash. So just this whole loop. And then when you're done cutting this, don't put it down because we want to cut the center. Am I in focus?
Yeah, you want me to hit it. Can you show the back of that, please?
Yeah, yeah. It's the back though it's just a bunch of writing. You only have 2 white ones, and they're the exact same. I think they're the exact same. Or maybe they're not. I don't care which one you take. It's not going to matter. Seriously.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
I think he's down there eating something.
No, he's licking his privates. Just cleaning up.
Okay.
That's what he's doing. Just he's like licking his legs and stuff.
April did not answer me, did she?
No. Told you she logged off right away.
Oh, Pegs, you're going to have to be watching Little Crosby. She logged off.
Yeah, she never said it. She said I didn't see it. Roots, I can't keep petting so much.
Maybe you want to squeeze that boil.
No.
Rooney has a very, very, very big boil on the side of her cheek. I took her in this week.
Is it on isn't it on this side?
Yes, it's there.
I'm not feeling it at all.
And it's not going away. And the doctor...
It's small, very small.
It is, but then it's going to get back up. And it's small because she just licked it. It's gross, but that's just what happens.
Okay.
Yes, I can show up close for sure. Give me a jewel cam, please. So that's what I'm cutting there. Which we've cut this before. So there you go. Look up. Misty, one of these shows I will definitely room with you. Because you would be fun. Not this little crabble next to me.
Okay.
And we laugh. I don't know why she's acting like that.
You know I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I take pictures of her with her curling hair. Take pictures of her ironing her clothes. This is why I think she's dying.
Why?
Because I've been petting like her like that every single night. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't let you do that. I gotta put that stuff in her ears.
You haven't done it at all since you went to the doctor?
Okay, I just went yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be once a day.
Did the doctor put any in?
Of course.
Okay, then she needs it today.
Right.
All you gotta do is put the ear back and put the drops in. My dog gets the same drops. I miss rooming with Jen, asking me why I'm not going to sleep 5 times.
I don't get that.
Elizabeth, you asked her why she's not going to sleep?
I don't know. I don't get it. Because when I go to sleep, I'm asleep, so how would I know if she's asleep or not? Okay, so now we're going to dig into this baby again, and we just want that inside piece. And I'm going to dig in. Whoops. I'm going to dig in and make a big circle. God, it seems like I'm a bear to sleep with, all these comments. I am easy to sleep with, I think.
Rose, she won't let me stop petting.
Okay.
Cute
So
girl.
now, so I've dug into where I know I need to go, and let me just cut this, a couple of these, and I'll show you where I'm cutting here. So I'm just cut a couple loops. I actually missed, believe it or not, I missed sleeping with Elizabeth because for the last 2 years her husband was on the road. And I would sleep by myself, and I actually missed it. I like company. It's nice to talk to somebody 2 minutes before you're going to bed. Sleep. Okay, so there's where you're going to cut. There you go. Everyone look up the inside. And I'll hold that for about 10 seconds. Okay.
Elizabeth says she misses the slumber parties too.
Mm-hmm. They're fun. I can't wait till Misty finds out how fun they are.
Poor newbies, they think we're all insane.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we only have 1 or 2 here.
And focus, please.
Okay. My hands are tied. Can you just focus? Oh, God, here comes the big shake. Good girl. Good girl.
She's talking to you, Rose.
Okay.
You're a good girl. Yeah.
So now, if I go back, everyone look up and take this green like I was talking about. This is that piece where we're going to put this on the green, just like so. And this is going to be popped up off the green. So again, I could sloppy cut this. And by looking at this, so everyone look at me because I can only show it once to you. But looking at this, if I sloppy cut this green, let's say all the way through that eye on the green, again, not on this piece, but on the bottom, this green piece, if I just cut through that eye all the way around, I think I'll be good. Does everyone understand that? So just cut around that eye. I'm going to stay right in the middle of the eye.
She's staring at you. Look.
I don't know if they think we have food up here.
It's cute.
I mean, the other one's laying down by my feet. This is ridiculous.
He has his head on the ledge thing.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Oh, my
Love the
God.
mama.
Here, let me see if I get a picture.
Nope, he
Oh,
moved his
just
head.
moved. Of course he did. Okay, so this one is going to go flat on here. And again, you're going to have to line that up. Whoops. So we have popped, popped, and then this one is flat.
You want to go to craft cam or stay on this?
Can you see it?
Yeah, focus a little.
So that's going to go flat onto there.
There you go.
And then this one's going to be popped up there. But we need to black outline this inside and the outside. So I'm going to put this one down first. Here, can you throw that through the 5-incher? What are you giving me a dirty look
I
for?
don't think I know how to do that.
Okay. Why don't you guess? Open that, pull that down. Just pull it. No, 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 no. Left hand only. Pull it down. Oh, for Pete's sake.
This one?
Yes.
Where do I stick it here?
Yes. Is the good side up?
This side.
Yep. Okay. Look at that dog. Look at you like you have something. Justine's doing the 5-incher for me.
How do you rip it?
That thing's just slides it across.
Oh.
There you go. There. Now you know how to do it.
The first Zyron.
This, okay.
What are you two doing? It's a Zyron, guys. It's no food.
I know. Maybe it's. I don't understand it.
I was like, what the heck? Pick the spot.
Rhodes, get out of there. Maybe I should take them upstairs and get them a bone. Because this is ridiculous what they're
You
doing.
want a treat?
Yeah, I think they do.
Crosby, do you want a bone? Let's go. Come on, Rose. A treat?
Okay, so this is flat, guys. And just line this up.
She gonna bark?
Okay. Oh, that's almost perfect. That didn't even have to be perfect. Okay, then we're going to take this. After I outline this, I'm going to outline this off of camera. I'm going to go inside here, look up. So do the insides and the outsides, and we're going to pop that up. And I'm only, well, here I could move it.
Hey, stop biting that, Crosby. Ew, stop it. Crosby.
God, this looks so good. This shading and this black outline on the stamp looks fantastic.
Crosby, no. Stop. He won't stop with the
I know. Okay, and then the outside. Do we even have anyone watching us? I guess we do.
Believe it or not, yes.
Well, I'm not even on screen.
Sorry. You were saying how was anybody watching us, and I looked up to see the number. You were in the screen a second ago. Crosby.
Poor Terry Conti's dog.
He's really going at it.
Well, get the ruler. Get that ruler and smack it.
No.
Okay, you're like a grandmother. What?
He's so cute. You can't yell at him. Look at him. Oh. You want to hang with us? Okay. Elizabeth said she's here. Donna's here.
Okay.
Crosby's here being bad.
He is there being bad. So let me put pop dots underneath this. And again, I think you have to cut these pop dots. Those people that got their free pop dots are like, holy God, this is fantastic. He is just too cute. Justine, someone's birthday is next Thursday.
I know.
He's going to be
Peggy's
1
going
year.
to miss the birthday.
I know. We should maybe have her. Maybe I'm going to miss the birthday.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I'm picking up the trailer then. I have no idea.
Was the green sloppy cut piece flat?
Yes.
Oh. Just did a hole.
Crosby turns 1 year old next Thursday. Cannot believe it. It's been so much fun. Whoops. Okay.
Belinda Thompson, her birthday's Thursday too.
Oh, March 2nd? He's just cleaning himself off. Jesus, what is with that dog? I mean, Rooney is not... She must think something's up here. Crosby!
She saw you chewing those tablets, so maybe she thinks. I was just about to ask you how old Crosby was.
He turns 1 on Thursday. Crosby! Okay. Crosby!
Yes, they clean that. They do that.
Okay, but he's fine. Lick it while you can.
Is Kathy's birthday March 2nd too?
Mm-hmm.
51. Wow.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's pop this on here. Again, make sure you line that up. We have to pick this up, guys. Or else it'll go on crooked. And you know what? We're going to keep that bottom one for last. Perfect.
Lynn Johnson, she's going to be 73 on Tuesday.
It's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Okay, let's do this little guy up here. This little guy up here is this guy right here. Everyone look up. So it's the one that's the small one. And I don't care how you cut it.
Karen Plumley's Tuesday too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, happy birthday.
A lot of March 1st, or a lot of birthdays next week.
Mm-hmm.
We could buy a cake every week and celebrate a customer's birthday. Okay, so I went on those little circles. You could just pick something and do it. I just went under those loops again. And then we're going to outline this and we're going to pop this up. Can they see what I'm cutting?
Yes.
Here, let me show you guys up close. But we've cut this before. So there you go. Everyone look up if you need to see that. Whoops, hold on. There you go. Everyone look up.
Sandy McFarland's kittens turned 1 in March, too.
Karen does not look like she's going to be 70 next year.
No.
That is ridiculous.
She said 69. Oh, yeah, next year. Yeah.
I know.
No, not at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rennie just wants love.
Who's behind me?
Crosby. Rennie's getting pets.
So once you're done doing this, you're going to black outline this. This really is a fun stamp. Well, they're all a fun stamp. Putting together those pods today, we do have a ton of stamps. Oh, so class 404, it's just even stupid to say, will probably be available, I'm going to say Monday night. Was our Beth Paws on here tonight?
I didn't see her.
Or Beth 2?
Okay. Okay. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it is getting ridiculous.
Rennie coming in closer. He wants to get in front of Rune. Crosby to get pets.
Yeah, see that? Look at how nice that doesn't this black outline and the shading on the stamp just look spectacular. I think as I was doing it, it's just wow. It just has the perfect shading, and then that black outline just brings it up. Does everyone see what I'm talking about? Because it does look really good. And then, like I said, we're gonna pop this baby up. And we're going to pop it right up here in the corner.
Do you ever discontinue stamps?
We haven't yet. We have not yet. A lot of companies do, which shocks me, but we have not yet. Is that a card?
Hey! Yeah, he was looking at cards.
Get him off there, seriously.
He stopped. He was just...
Crosby, get out of there.
It's like, Mom, they're so nice. He fell over.
So we're going to pop this up, and let's just put this in the corner. And again, you want to get this right in the corner where it doesn't come off, but it's nice and even. Just like so. Does everyone see that? Just right there in the top corner. Okay. Okay, so now we have our bottom flower to do. And we have 3 pieces. Okay, so let's cut out this white piece. Let's cut out the white piece first. So on this white piece, you can see, I think, where we're going to cut. Let me get rid of this extra stuff. So, Elizabeth, do you think you have a day in mind? I seriously told everybody, and everyone got so excited. You have no idea. What are you looking for?
Nothing?
Okay, so this is what we're cutting here. And then don't put this together. What are you looking for?
Well, because here it looks like you have a crystal, see?
Where?
It looked like there's a little crystal there, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and then...
Where is there a crystal?
No. Well, you you ruined it because you moved or something. See right here, like it was shiny when it was... move your finger down right there. And I was looking to see what it was, and it looks like only like a little piece of paper. On the screen, it looks like a crystal. Right, Roots? Can you go back on your couch and take a nap? My hand's getting tired of petting you. It's been like 15 minutes, you know that, right?
It has been 15 minutes.
I know, she's not moving.
And I told you that's what she's been doing with me. She's let me pet her. I lay down next to her pet and I pet her at night now.
And when I stop, she comes closer for our pets. Like,
are you petting your ears by chance?
She doesn't let much. Every time I go to her head, she moves, so I
Oh.
go under her chin for some reason.
Okay, does everyone see what I'm cutting? If not, here, look up. I'll show you. We've cut this before too, right there. Right here. This is what you're cutting. I don't know why she's here like this. Okay? But don't assemble your card yet, okay? Because we're going to change it up a little bit from what we have been doing.
What? She is. She listened to me. She's
You probably can go back down on.
craft can.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Andy is like sound asleep right now. It is. It's like clockwork. Jill Chapman said her husband goes to bed at 10 o'clock too.
Really?
Like clockwork, yeah.
I wanted to sleep in tomorrow. I forgot. Well, not that I ever do sleep in. Mace has a vet appointment tomorrow.
Oh, he does?
Check up. Annual check
What
up.
time?
11:15.
No, like, does he normally go to that?
What do you mean? Yeah, annual checkup?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Every February we make appointment.
What time is it? 9:15?
11:15.
Oh.
Well, I know, but if you know, sometimes you just want to lay in bed like till 10, and I have to get up by 9. Told Sean, Crosby has settled her down. I told Sean a week or so ago that he needs to go with me because
Let's black outline this. Whoops, Christine, I'm way out of focus.
Crosby.
So we're going to black outline this.
So I texted him. Remember, you got to go with me tomorrow. Oh, I'm working. Okay.
Why does he have to go with you?
Just it's easier with one of them when you go in there in case there's other dogs in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't do anything, but he's, you know. But Evan said he'll go.
Oh, you know, we have to cut the inner of this, but hold on. It's a different cut on the inner. It's going to be an illusion. An optical illusion. Get it? Optical illusion?
No, I don't get it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here, this is going to be totally different. On here, we are going to, well, you could see, everyone look up on my card. You could really see it good here. Well, maybe not. Yeah. So you see these little white peaks in there? That's what we're going to cut to on this white. So again, I'm going to tell you to take your thing
Focus.
and dig in with your scissors as much as you can. There's not much you're going to be able to cut out, but do it as much as you can because it'll make your detailed cutting then easier. Ooh, and we think everyone is now just finally laid down. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be hard to do the first couple ones because your scissors aren't going to want to move nicely, but just fight it.
He just keeps chasing his tail.
He does. I've never seen him do that before.
He's done it like 4 times already. Look at that one.
Can everyone see what I'm cutting? Am I in focus?
Yeah.
This is a fun flower to cut, or a medallion, or whatever you want to call it.
He's got his tail. Can you see him? He had his tail from behind. Crosby. Close up, please.
Okay. There you go. Those of you who need to see it. Right there. This is what you're cutting out. Okay.
Focus.
Can you?
Can try. I'm gonna lean
Don't touch me.
on you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see him? He's up in the air with his tail. Crosby, you're having fun, huh? He's gonna knock one of our lights over.
Yeah, he is. Okay, so make sure you do the inside also.
This is a fun stamp from the shading to the many cutting
It is.
possibilities. One of my favorite Friday classes.
This is just the shading on this stamp just makes the outline just stick out so nice. That's why I said it was very, very, when I started designing these cards 2 weeks ago, this is probably one of the fastest classes I ever did because it just fell together. And then I really, 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 really tried to work that monocle in. And then when it just fit in the center of this flower, I thought, oh, heavens, that's it. I didn't say heavens, I said something else. Okay. Okay. So, not that anything we do is hard, but if anything is hard, this is going to be the hard part, but it's not even hard. So, this green piece needs to be our bottom, and we're going to pop this piece on top of this green piece, okay? But I don't want you to put this on to the card yet because all this is going to get popped. We'll talk about that here in a second. So, if I look at this, I can cut through this top middle part and be okay. Maybe I'm going to go a little bit further down because this is going to be popped up onto here. So it doesn't have to be the entire thing. It could be the whole thing if you want to, but it doesn't need to be. Does everyone understand that? You could cut out that whole thing if you wanted to, but you don't have to. So I'm going to cut right on the green piece, right a little fake circle all the way around that outside circle, like that.
I bet you didn't say, geez, oh man. Jean says, Jen, it's actually a trial lens holder. Only there is just a plain glass in this one.
What is it?
A trial lens? I used these for 30 years in my optometry practice.
Interesting. So, Jean, do you like this card then? Okay. So all this is going to be popped on off of the card, but this is what I want to do. I want to pop this piece on top of this, and then once that's popped, the entire thing gets popped up on the card. Okay? So let's do one at a time. This piece, this white piece, is going to be popped up on this green piece. So let's go ahead and do that. And I can take my pop dots all the way to the outer edge on this.
She said, love these cards.
Good, and you'll see why in a second. Okay? So I'm going to take my pop dots all the way around this outer edge. God, look at him. She is still wide awake. Boy, I have to pay personal bills tonight. Am I still in focus?
Mm-hmm. Did you ever take those boxes to the thing?
Oh, God, yes. And I was lucky because they were empty,
No?
the recyclables, and so I was able just to open up one of those flaps and just throw them all in.
Oh, you're lucky.
Okay, so again, pop dots here, And this is going to be popped out on this green. Make sure you line it up again and just pop down on the green. Don't worry about if you have pop dots hanging out over here. Don't worry about that, okay? There you go. What does it say?
Sorry, I have to check out for a while. I'll look at schedules tomorrow a.m.
Okay.
Good night.
What time is it?
10:50.
Good. I don't know what a trial lens holder is, though. Okay. So line that puppy up as good as you can. It's a little bit harder here, but if you're not perfect, it's not the end of the world. Okay. So there's that. Now, this whole piece gets popped up on your card. And you know what? Let me think. Do I want to do that? No, this is what I want to do. So, I want you to put your black pop dots on here, but we're not going to pop it yet, okay? So, we pop the white under the green, and I just want you to put the pop dots on the whole back now. And I'm going to go back and cover even those blacks that stick out.
He's got his whole tail in his mouth.
I've never seen him do anything like this. So we're not going to release these pop dots yet. I just want to put all the pop dots behind here.
She said you use it. They come in a range of powers, and you use them many different ways. She used to show patients the change in their glasses, the prescriptions, by choosing the right power and holding on to the current glass.
Yes, that's true. Now we know exactly what those are. But I swear it looks like a monocle too. Okay, again, we're going to keep these the backings on. Believe it or not, we're almost done. Okay, so I'm going to keep those backings on. So now let's take our last color, which is this pink color.
She's watching everything he does.
I don't understand what that dog is doing.
He's having fun.
And we're going to cut outside and inside, and then part for the, what's she called? Not the monocle, the what?
Trial lens?
Trial lens. Okay, so here we're going to cut that eye and the eyelash layer. So you want the eye and the eyelash layer.
What are you up to down there? No, you're not coming under that.
Does anyone need to see us up close?
Teacher. Behave.
Am I in focus?
Yeah. You could probably hit it.
You could probably hit it. It's such a delicate touch. That's perfect, Justine. It is. It's perfect. You're not shaking the camera. That's good.
What's wrong with your tail that you keep doing that? You playing? Good boy.
He really is a good boy. I mean, he really is. I can't believe April has not responded to us.
Well, she wasn't. Didn't she go to West Virginia? Maybe she just.
Oh, she did.
Crosby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't
Good night,
ghost me.
Claudette.
Good night, Claudette Gotts. What?
Crosby's trying to get him to play, just biting him, biting him,
Crosby.
biting him. Poor Runes. Ooh.
Okay, I should mute this. I'm going to mute this real quick, guys, because I'm going to pound a ruler. So we're going to be muted for one hot second.
Smile.
Okay, we're
he
back.
doesn't even care.
He didn't care.
I would laugh if he were muted.
Normally, I pound the ruler and he stops. He didn't this time.
He just had a smile on his face.
Right, because he was kind of like laughing. Peggy, how are you feeling?
How's your night alone, Peggy?
That's right. She is alone. I forgot about that, Justine. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one, again, we're going to dig our scissors in here.
She said she's A-okay.
That's good. Are you crafting in the nude, Peg, since you're by yourself? Misty is. If not, there goes her top.
She said she's crafting.
So again, I'm cutting all the way to where, because I want to just cut, and I'll show you. And again, I think we've cut this before too.
Never by myself completely, she said. That's true.
Okay, so let me show you where I'm cutting. So, there we go. Everyone look up. Right there. That's where we're cutting. And it could be sloppy because that black line is going to take all that away. Okay.
Focus.
Can you?
Hmm.
I'm the one that should be bothered by that. That big old chubby, those hands.
Shut up.
For as skinny as you are.
I know, my mom has fat hands, Lori has fat hands.
Mhm.
Trisha's the only one that doesn't. I don't know where we got that.
Okay, so before we start cutting into this, let's go ahead and outline the outside and the inside. Take your time. God, this stamp looks so nice.
Focus. Oh.
Just that black outline and the shading just looks spectacular. I don't think you can make a mistake with this stamp. Well, maybe somebody can. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Could you show up close, please?
Give me, I'm almost done black outlining. Give me one hot second. There it is up close. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now.
Sherry Walker said, I never had so many tiny pieces of paper on my table. It looks like a dollhouse version of the Times Square New Year's Eve. What a mess.
So funny. So now what we're going to do is, before we do anything else, we're going to go back to our original medallion, this one right here. And we need to put the jewels in there. We need to put those little tiny jewels in there. And the little tiny jewels that go in there, see that? Here, let me get closer. The little tiny jewels in that are in there are your 3mm. Are they 3mm? Yeah, 3mm crystal. So we're going to have to put those in the bag. Or in the bag. We're going to have to put those, hold on, I want to make sure that I'm telling you right. Yes, the 3mm crystal. So we're going to have to go into our crystal bag. And we want just those. And you could probably put me on,
Jewel cam?
yeah. But be careful not to lose them, please. But we just want the smallest crystal ones. Because we're just going to put them on the inside for right now. So after you've picked, I think there's maybe 12 of them. So after you've picked them out, we're going to turn around and quickly put them back into our bag so we don't lose them. Okay. Does everyone see where they're going to go? Are we on Jewel Cam?
Yeah.
I don't think we are on Jewel Cam.
Never saw you use the big bottle of glossies.
That's because my little one's on the table. And okay, no one look because I'm going to switch this. Okay. Now that's good, my Jewel Cam. God, I could see closer up there than I can looking dead on here.
No games tonight?
No, too much. We got too much going on with the cards, and then with us getting not on and not on. We'll do it next Friday. The only reason why we might not be on next Friday is that might be the Elizabeth flies in. The big one with this small tip gets clogged so easily. Am I in frame?
Mm-hmm.
And now I just laid too much down.
I can see that even on the screen.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so let's let that dry for a hot second. And let's put your jewels back in the bag. You can give me craft cam.
How do you keep your glue point from clogging?
Here, I'll show you. You probably heard me doing it. So those glues, you take this out, and then you got to put this, well, you You got to put this back in and just do this. That'll get that unclogged, okay? And this one is just a little bit smaller than the black one, so this one may clog more. But that's how you unclog that. You probably heard me doing that again in the background. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my jewels back in the thing. I don't think Kathy still found us.
I don't think so.
You're welcome. Okay, so now
Are
let's...
those 3mm or 5?
Those are 3. Definitely 3. And they're going to be the same ones that we put up here in the 3mm. Okay, and I'm going to back my camera up again. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so it's going to be the same 3 that you put in there. Okay, so now this is going to seem weird, but I do want to go ahead and put pop dots on the back of this. We're going to have to cut through the pop dots, but it's going to be much easier to lay this stuff in. So let's go ahead and put pop dots on the back of this, but do not remove the backing of the pop dots, okay?
When does mid-year cheer go on sale?
When is it? July, June, probably May. Middle of May. Doesn't it feel like this is the middle of mid-year cheer? It does feel like we've been on for 8 hours, doesn't it? It kind of does. Okay, so we're not going to adhere this, although it's going to go just like so. We're not going to adhere this, because what we need to do is we need to get out our little, what is it called?
Optical lens, but she called it a trial
Something.
lens.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to cut this. Let's put the jewels. So, no right or wrong way to put this on. Oh, it's so exciting. But what you are going to need to do is we need to cut this. We just need to cut this, okay? So I'm going to cut here, and I know this isn't enough, and I'm going to cut here. Just going to cut the little piece out like that. So I just cut like one of those whole eyes out. Look. Okay, because I know that's not enough. So look up. I know that's not enough, but that's what I cut out. Because what I need to do is I need to cut enough so that this little lens piece fits in there perfectly and then fits down here. And it just might do the trick. I think I'm going to have to cut more out of just round one of these tops off. Just I'm going to round that off. Because I just want that to lay naturally. And so that lens just fits in there. And it looks like I'm going to have to cut off just a little bit of this bottom. If you cut it too much, that's okay, but just don't cut it too much. You know, I want it to fit perfectly, but it can't be too snug that it won't fit totally in there. Okay. And I think I need to cut off the bottom of this. Is everybody right with me? I think that's it. And if not, I could cut more. I think that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on, and it's going to go exactly where it needs to go. You're going to line that up, put that on exactly where it needs to go. Okay, whoops. Okay. So you're just going to keep cutting away those pieces until it fits for you. And you know what? I'm going to put this on like this because I can always turn it later. Can you focus me? Okay, now I'm just going to measure to make sure I was right. That's going to squeeze in there. Oh, and if you did it right, it's going to be flush right in there. Look, guys, right in there flush. Okay, but we need to attach that. So see how that just fit right flush in there? I mean, like, come on, how flippin' cool is that? Like, seriously, that is
You
very
put
cool.
glossy accent on it or anything to hold it in there?
I understand.
Oh, I didn't know if you just.
So we're gonna take this out. Now the best thing you should do is use your it's gonna be on my craft table. Is the your sticky specs. If you don't have sticky specs, you could outline that with your glossy accents. You could easily, well, I would say glossy accents, that's the only thing. But the other thing too, before you put that down, is you just may want to take a cloth, the end of your sleeve, something, and just wipe this off so you don't have any fingerprints on it. But if you just put this, and make sure that 75 on the arm is out. If you just lay this on your sticky specs, you don't even have to pound it, just lay it down. Like that.
You'll have this kit on tomorrow, right?
Yeah. This kit will be on our website by noon tomorrow. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay this down. Whoops, I got sticky specs on my hands. I'm going to lay this down exactly where it goes. And it's going to fit right in there again and stay. And I got a piece of sticky speck right here. I'm just going to take off with my tweezers. Boom. That is pretty cool. I'm sorry, but that is just really cool. Don't you think that's great?
Very.
Now, let me show you this. So, everyone look at my main card. Everyone look up real quick, okay? We had to put this down flat because this goes over this. It overlaps that. And you can't have two things popped up or else you're going to fight them. So this has to be flat. And then this is going to go over that, but that's okay because we already have this on pop dots. So when you go to lay this down, you're going to lay this down again so it almost comes off your card, but it doesn't, and almost to the side of your card, but it doesn't. And I don't care where you put this, where you put that, the end of the, what is that, what you call it?
Trial lens.
Trial lens. I don't care. Like, what I'm saying is don't put that end this way because it's going to look silly because the 75 is written there. So I would go this way, and again, just make sure it's in and on so that you're on the card on the bottom and on the card on the side, but almost touching both edges, bottom and
Pam says, I think
side.
this is my most favorite card so far.
It's just fun, isn't it? It's just fun when it works. I had it in my mind, and then when it worked, I'm like, oh, so good. And then it's funny, the second thing I liked about this card, which it makes me laugh, is as much as I did not like that seed background paper, and I really didn't, Jill. I'm not just saying that. It came all together and it just worked really well. I'm glad you like it, Pam. It is a fun card. And then the only thing we have to do is our jewels. And I think just because of the time of the night, I'll let you guys do your jewels. You know, I'll probably just do mine next week. And again, let me try to... You want to make sure that you're almost touching the bottom and the side without going off. There we go. It is so cool.
Is 75 facing up?
I have my 75 look right here. I have my 75. I'm not giving you the finger. I just don't like the band-aid there. So it's my 75 is right there. Okay. And so that, besides the rest of the jewels, and I have to give a shout out to Beth too, our jewel counter, because we didn't have enough time to count the jewels. And when I was making this card, I said, oh, I got to do these jewels all the way around. And she said, just do it. I'll make the time.
The stamp was... What
And
did you
she
say
did.
the stamp was?
The stamp is called Expanse. Expanse. So now all we have to do is the jewels. And again, if you look at that cover sheet, you can really see the jewels. They really show up very well on here. I will go over them, but they really show up really well on there, on where they go. So let's go over that. And then
Seed packets are so cute.
we'll call it a night. I think so too. And I do plan on being here next Friday, but again, if Elizabeth, because it looks like the cheaper flights, believe it or not, are Friday and Saturday, if you can believe that. If she flies in next Friday, we probably won't have not class, but a make-along. Look at that dog. We won't have a make-along, but I'll keep you guys posted. As of right now, we will say there's class.
Good
Okay?
night, Tracy.
But is everybody to this point? Okay, so let's just go over the bling, and then you guys could do that on your own. So let's go over the bling. Is that the same? 1, 2, yeah. Okay. So here we go. So just as we put those 3 millimeters in there, I want the rest of the 3 millimeters to go right there. I have your big honkin' one right here. And then I have your, is this antique pink? What do we call that? Let me see. No, rose peach. So rose peach. Why is Elaine saying no? Rose peach is going to go on every single one right here. And then every single one right here in the eyes. Everyone see that? Okay, so right there's your rose peach. And right here's your rose peach. Then your 5 millimeter crystals are going to go in this eye up here, all the way around. Okay? So that should do it. And again, we're already in our packet of jewels. You're going to face. So you'll know, obviously, which packet you use. I just love that card.
It is very nice.
It's very cool. It's very cool because when people look at this card, they're going to see it, but they're not going to realize that's an optical lens. I know. What is it? Oh, Justine.
What, Dialect 6?
Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, my God. I just looked at you. Jeez.
Oh, it's just my eyes, Jenny.
Yeah, you need to go home and go to bed. You do. Let me see if you look sick on there. Oh, yeah, you can tell you're sick. Look at you. Can't you tell?
I don't think so.
Oh, you can tell. So anyhow, that's it. Sorry for the
Delay.
the delay in the beginning. Oh, that was horrible, but I'm glad we got on. And class 404 Monday, by Monday, maybe Tuesday, but by Monday. I don't think Tuesday, Monday, and we'll let you know about next Friday for sure. And oh, look, for those of you who wanted to do that cruise, remember that's going to come out sometime this week, so be ready for that. Hand on the button. Takes just a second to get there. Remember, after you say bye, count to 3 and then hit it.
Okay.
Okay, good night, everybody. Have a good
good
weekend.
weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.